Friends, so welcome to Durga Soft. Okay, welcome to Durga Soft, and welcome to which course? Arey, you have to tell. You have to tell. Welcome to which course? Which course? Yeah. I want to legend the course from you people. The course name from you people. Okay, sir. Very important. Full stack. Okay, full stack web development. Web development. Okay, by using Python and Django. Okay, full stack web development. Okay, web development by using Python and Django. Remember this one, sir. So if you complete this course, okay, you will become full stack web developer with respect to Python area, because these days a very huge demand is there for the full stack developers. Okay, MERN stack, mean stack, like you people may aware, with respect to Python, you will become Python full stack. I mean full stack web developer by using so with respect to the Python under Django. Okay, like sir, now the part of this one, what things we are going to talk a bit very important, sir. Sir, most of the people are going to see by seeing this title, sir, are you going to cover Python or not? No, I'm not going to discuss Python. Maybe if you people are required, just one or two sessions may be discussed related to the Python, but Python is not going to be covered as a part of this course. Remember this one, sir. It is purely related to Django sessions and the full stack. Okay, these two things. To attend this batch, compulsory you people should have the basic idea in Python is a mandatory. Remember a bit very carefully about this one, sir. So the basic idea in Python is the mandatory. Sir, I don't know about anything about Python. Sorry, sir. Just wait for a few more days. First complete Python, at least core Python, and then attend this batch. Okay, that's all. But anyway, so just here most of the people are always going to feel, sir, only Python is enough, and then Django, can I become web developer or not? Yes. Okay, take a bit very special care about this terminology, right? Okay, so most of the people are always feeling that Python and Django enough. No. If you want to develop web applications by using Python and Django, compulsory you people should require to familiar with the UI technologies also. I mean UI also compulsory you people should aware. Okay, then only you will become full stack web developer, right? Okay, so I don't know about HTML, I don't know about CSS, I don't know about Bootstrap, then automatically you can develop web application, but so it is not recommended. It is not recommended. Look and feel is not up to the mark. That's why if you want to build colorful, beautiful, colorful applications, compulsory you people should have clear clarity on UI also. Okay, so mainly Python compulsory you people should already having this knowledge, and then UI technologies, okay, related to Django, whatever knowledge is required, that part I will take care, and then Django. Okay, that's all. Almost around 20 sessions minimum we are going to talk with respect to UI, and then the Django is going to be started. So only requirement from your side is, sir, here Python compulsory you people should aware. Okay, like sir, now the next thing, what you people should aware, sir, what is UI, what is the Django? Okay, like these are things I will discuss for you people. Okay, like sir, now have you observed, right? Up to this only one word we covered. Array, what is our course name? What is our course name? Full stack web development by using Python and Django. Beyond that, nothing, sir. So you will become full stack web developer after completing this course. But what is the prerequisite for this course is Python compulsory should have. But I don't know about Python, sir. Then still can I continue this session or not? Yes, why not? but before, so I will take at least 20 days to 30 days. 20 days to 30 days, sir, to complete these UI technologies. Meanwhile, you have to familiar with the Python. Remember this one, sir. So before starting the Django, compulsory you should have already Python knowledge. Then only you can understand this is Django. Okay, like, sir, next here, what is the purpose of this course? What the need? What the need of this course? After completing this course, what I can do? You can develop web applications on your own. Remember this one, sir. You can develop web applications on your own. That is the main purpose, right? Okay, web applications on your own you can develop after completing this course. Then immediately you ask, sir, what is web application? Yeah. There are some people who are asking about, sir, I don't know anything about SQL. Can I join? Yes, why not? Why not? Happily you can join. SQL is not prerequisite for this course. Okay, so for this course only Python is the prerequisite, but anyway for that also 1 month time you will get. Meanwhile you can explore this Python. Okay, so to learn a UI, nothing, no knowledge is required, but after completing this UI, Django I will start. So before starting Django, compulsory you people should have idea about Python. Remember that. Any doubt about this one? Yeah, core Python is enough. Object oriented programming, minimum basics compulsory you people should aware. Okay, like, yeah. Next, sir, yeah, here I'm going to cover only Django, not going to cover Flask. Some people are asking about what is about Flask, what is about Pyramid and so on. Not going to be covered, but don't worry, sir. If you are familiar with the one web framework, you can work very easily on remaining frameworks. Okay, that's why you're not required to worry. Okay, REST API, there is no guarantee for that. Okay, maybe so as the separate course, sir, actually REST framework is the separate course, but if maybe 1 or 2 sessions I will add just to get basic idea, but REST API full course is not going to be covered at the part of this. Remember that. Okay, sir. Now, so clear, right? Any doubt up to this? Whatever I covered. Yes, Viraj is asking, sir, can I start my business after doing this course? Why not, Viraj? Yes, you can keep a board in front of your house. Web developer, here web applications can be developed. Okay, happily you can do that. Don't worry. Okay, yeah. Sir, now Oracle database related things, whatever required, all those things I will cover at the part of this course, but separately, not as a separate course. Okay, remember. Yeah. Next, the fee related, these kind of things you can talk with our admin people. At last, I will share the contact information, right? Just let me talk the basic idea about our course. Can I? Yes, by using Django, you can develop your own web applications. Yeah. Let me start the cinema, sir. Job opportunities. What about job opportunities? Okay, job opportunities are too good. Okay, with Python, Django, okay, like web development area, full stack web developer, more number of job opportunities are there. Don't worry about that. 3+ years of experience, happily you can climb if you are having the gap. Okay, what is the difference between Django and Flask? Just the session not yet started, Nikhila. Okay, we will talk, but here this course is meant for Django but not for Flask. Flask is another framework to develop web applications by using Python. Python based frameworks are there, okay, to develop web applications. One such framework is Django, the other such framework is Flask. The Django, Flask, like. Okay, so the project, yes, definitely the project is going to be covered. More real-time kind of things you people are going to see. Yeah, the part of this one. Okay. Yeah. What is the basic salary of Python developer? That depends on your skill set. Raj, Flask sessions are not going to be covered at the part of this course. Only Django will be covered. Maybe if it is required. Maybe if it is required, definitely I will take at least 1 or 2 sessions to get basic idea about Flask. But believe me, sir, believe me, if you aware Django, you can learn very easily on the Flask. Nothing will be there. One framework you should aware. Okay. When we use a Django, why to learn UI technologies? Gopal Krishna. Yes, Django can be used to develop web applications, not front end. Remember that front end compulsory. You people should aware about UI. Okay. Yes. You can I use front end Angular in the front end? Yes, you can use Angular. You can use React. Okay, no problem at all. You can. Okay. Clear, right? So Python course is not going to be covered as the part of this course. Okay, believe me, sir, Python is not going to be covered. If you don't know about Python, sir, please let us know. We will have some alternative for you people, right? Okay, JavaScript is going to be covered in UI. You are not required to worry. Okay, let me talk what the syllabus we are going to talk with respect to UI. That part I will start. Okay, don't know any programming language, happily you can continue, Radha Krishna. But before that, before starting Django, compulsory you people should aware Python. Okay, sir, how many people don't know Python? Can you please confirm? Respond. How many people don't know about Python? Yes, yes, yeah, don't know anything about Python. Yeah, good. So you people just if possible, just contact. Of course, we will plan at least one fast track batch. Okay, fast track, which is going to be completed just in 1 month. Okay, 1 month. Either myself I will take, or otherwise, sir, my team is going to take, or sir, here you can get sir my videos from Durga Software. Don't worry at all. Okay, we are going to take care about these things. Okay, so Python, the people who don't know Python, don't worry, happily you can continue. We will have some alternative plan, okay, to explore Python side. Okay, yeah, no need of NumPy and pandas here, only Python basic idea is enough. Okay. Ankush Gupta, no. So Hindi malum nai, only English or Telugu. Okay, so let me start. Can I? Yes, all your messages I can see. Next, do you know all your messages we can see? I can see. So what you if you are having the doubt, just you can just type so that I can clarify your doubts. Don't worry, you are not required to worry at all. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, pandas and NumPy not yet started. Don't worry. So let me start this terminology, friends. Okay. Yeah. How many months it will be there? Yes, around 3 months course it is. UI followed by Django. Around 3 months it will be there, son. Okay. Yeah. So next, UI technologies, whatever required for Django we are going to discuss. It is not a complete UI technologies course. So the people who don't know anything about UI, for them to work with Django, whatever required, up to that I'm going to cover. Okay, but anyway, with this basic, tomorrow if you want to explore Angular, React, or otherwise any Node.js or something, this knowledge is going to be very helpful. Believe me. Getting right? It is not a detailed UI. The UI which is required for Django, for that only. Okay, we are going to talk. Clear, right? Yeah. Will you teach at least one project? Definitely, there are multiple projects are going to be covered. At last, do you know, you people are always keep on, sir, this is my URL. Can you please check this project? Like everyone is going to share your own URLs. Sir, whatever you people developed. It's a very common, don't worry about projects. It is more or less a real-time orientation kind of thing. Every day, we are going to discuss with respect to the projects only. Okay. Next, the material, the previous batch videos, all the things we are going to provide. Okay, almost around 3 to 4 months, 3 months minimum you have to keep reserve for this batch. Around 3 months minimum you require to reserve for this batch. Okay, Srikant Sriram, can you please type again? Daily 1 hour to 1.5 hour. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Syllabus, all these things, just I will share with you people. Don't worry. Okay. Can I start the cinema? Please confirm. Yeah, placements, these kind of things, don't expect anything. It's purely training. Okay, purely training. Placements kind of thing, no guarantee. If any companies are going to approach, then we will share your information. Beyond that, nothing. Yes, the people who completed already Python, happily you can attend. Okay. Yes, you can access the course. Yes, video support, everything will be there. Don't worry. Certification, yes, certificate, course completion certificate from Durga Soft will be provided. Okay, so there are several people who are expecting here. Just observe that. Okay, just from our side, yes, study materials we are going to provide. Okay, study materials we are going to provide. Next and after that, videos minimum 6 months access we will provide. Minimum 6 months access we are going to provide. Next, course completion certificate you can get. Course completion certificate you can get. That's all. So study materials you will get, videos you can get after completing every session. We will share, okay, the videos, and then course completion certificate at last you people are going to get. Next and after that, the projects are going to be covered or not. Every topic you can see there are n number of projects. Every concept you can see projects. Okay, yes, covered. The projects are going to be covered at the part of this course. Next, minimum 2 to 4 years of experience you can claim. Years of experience you can claim. That's all. Okay. Which version of Django? Current version only, not the old version. In the market currently, whatever version is there, that version only we are going to discuss. The main intention of starting this batch to update versions only. Aman, getting right? Yes, Shubham, definitely. Okay. Is Python certification is available? Yes, from Microsoft it's available. Just you can check there. Okay. Next. So mostly Atom IDE I'm going to use. Okay, for Django, or otherwise, if you want, you can use PyCharm also. No problem, right? Okay. How we can claim 2 to 4 years of experience means if you have the gap, contact any consultancy people, they will provide the experience, the required things for you people. Okay, but Durga Soft is not going to provide. Rest of the knowledge we are going to provide. How much Python knowledge is required for Django? Basic idea must be required. Okay, but anyway, parallelly I will explain small things, but compulsory if you are having the idea in Python. Okay, if you are having the idea in Python, it's really appreciable, but compulsory minimum basic idea must be required. Okay, yeah. So Apurva, as your wish, but anyway, there are just only version updates only. Okay, yeah, Apurva, clear, right? REST API is not going to be covered, but anyway, if the time permits, definitely I will. Because if I'm going to add REST API, another 1 month must be required. React versus Django, which is best? React is the front-end framework. Django is back-end framework. Both the things are comparable. You can use React with Django. Srikant. Getting? Yeah. General doubts we will discuss. Can I use MongoDB? Yes, why not? Happily you can use MongoDB, Oracle, MySQL, anything you can use. Yeah. Yes. Susmita. Yes, we are going to cover both front end and back end. Don't worry at all. Okay. This session is the live session. Shubham. Okay. Yeah. So let me start the cinema, sir. Sir, now very simple terminology. Yes. Here, just observe that. Very simple. Just let me start the cinema right. What about the fee for this course? Our admin people are going to update you. Okay. So would you solve our real-time queries of VStack? So whatever the things I'm going to cover, I will explain. Okay. I'm not going to do your real-time work. Arjun. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So HTML and CSS, these kind of things just I'm going to discuss. So the people, if you are very much interested, better to explore Angular. Instead of these, happily you can use Angular. No problem at all. But anyway, yeah, the part of this course, Angular is not going to be covered. Even I too don't know about Angular. Who is telling this? Who is asking this question? Yeah. Okay. Let me start the cinema, sir. Can I? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now observe that. Yeah, which database is the best? Any database these days, no SQL databases are too good. Okay. The course duration of this course is around 3 months. You require to reserve. Okay. So now my question is, take very special care about this function. So here our course is full stack web development by using Python and Django. Okay, full stack web development by using Python and Django. I have to develop web applications, right? Yes, are going to feel, yes, we require Python and Django. Okay, in addition to that, compulsory, you have to aware UI technologies also. Then you will become full stack web developer, right? Remember that only with Python and Django, there is no use. Compulsory you people should have idea, basic idea, knowledge on UI. Then only you can develop, okay, colorful web applications, right? Okay, like, so now my question is, what is web application? Yes, anyone, can you please tell what is the web application, right? The application, yeah, any example, any example, can you please tell what is the web application? Any example for the web application? Gmail.com, Facebook.com, durgasoftvideos.com, IRCTC, like multiple things are there. The application which provide the application which will provide the services over the web. Services over the web is called web application, right? Okay, well, so now here, can you please give an example for that? Gmail.com, Facebook.com, okay, like multiple things are there, sir. Okay, just I'm trying to take spicejet.com. Okay, if you want to book a ticket, spicejet.com, it is there, sir. This is one web application, right? Spicejet.com. Okay, like, just observe. Maybe my internet is a bit slow. Okay, like, sir, have you observed, right? Yes, sir. This is one web application. This is one web application, right? IRCTC application is there. IRCTC application is there. Okay, like, sir, now do you know, I want to develop this type of applications. Okay, then what knowledge must be required? Okay, like, with respect to the Python, yes, these things must be required. Sir, I want to develop IRCTC web application, IRCTC website, or spicejet.com, or gmail.com. Okay, like, if you want to develop these type of applications, happily you can go for, okay, these three technologies. By using that, happily we can develop. Okay, that the role, the person who aware this, that role is by default considered as full stack web developer. Okay, remember that. So now here, just to develop any web application, compulsory two things must be required. Remember a bit very carefully, sir. To develop two web applications, okay, two things must be required. One is sir, front end. Remember this one. Any web application, sir, contain two parts. Sir, the first thing is, sir, front end components. Second one, sir, can you please tell? First one is the front end. Obviously, what is the second one, sir? Okay, second one is back end. Okay, second one itself is the back end. Okay, like, sir, now what is front end? What is the back end? What the meaning of front end components, or which technologies are required to develop front end components? Okay, like, sir, here just the front end. Okay, sir, here what is the meaning of front end? Okay, very simple, sir. If I open IRCTC application, what I am seeing, are you getting what end user is seeing, right? Okay, so what end user is seeing on the website, okay, this thing is by default considered as front end. What we are seeing, have you observed, right? Yes, I can see, I can see. Okay, from to, okay, these options to book the ticket. Next, these are various options are there. What end user is seeing, this type of thing is by default considered as front end. Remember carefully, right? So front end means it represents okay, what the end user is seeing. What end user is seeing on the website. What end user is seeing, this is called just a front end. Okay, like, sir, how you can develop this front end? Sir, now observe, I want to develop this page. I want to develop this page. Sir, to develop this page, the front end, do you know which technologies are required? Your Python is not required. Django is not required. Remember this one, sir. The technologies, sir, which can be used to develop front-end components by using UI technologies. Have you observed what is the purpose of UI? The main purpose of UI is to develop front end for our web application. Okay, we can develop front end components. Okay, we can develop front end. We can develop front end components by using any technologies, right? Anyone, can you please tell? Is it required to use HTML? I respond. Is it required to use HTML? Yes, HTML, CSS. Next, and after that, JavaScript. Sometimes, so very commonly used Bootstrap. Okay, so very commonly used Bootstrap. Next, and after that, jQuery, etc. By using these components, happily we can develop front end applications, right? Remember a bit very carefully, right? So, do you know, among these HTML, CSS, JavaScript, these things are basic. Okay, basic front end technologies, right? Remember this one, basic front end technologies. Okay, the primary front end technologies are HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Remember this one, sir. Sir, now my requirement is, sir, here everything we require to write CSS, JavaScript, everything we have to do that. So instead of writing everything, if there is a framework is there which is already going to provide some styles, which is already providing some functions, ready-made functions, then our life will become very simple. Such a type of libraries are called, yes, this Bootstrap and the jQuery. Remember a bit very carefully, sir. In CSS, manually what we are doing, so this manually doing things, sir, easily are ready-madely provided by, okay, these things, sir. Here, Bootstrap and jQuery. Okay, Bootstrap and jQuery are, yes, these things are advanced front end frameworks you can use, or otherwise simple word libraries. Remember a bit very carefully, sir. So Bootstrap and jQuery are ready-made libraries which are going to provide several components, several styles or JavaScript functions inbuilt. Okay, these things are internally developed by using CSS and JavaScript only. This is going to provide several ready-made libraries for us. But once we started using, then you people are going to understand what is the use of this Bootstrap and jQuery. Any doubt? Are you feeling comfortable? Sir, what is the front end? Very simple, yet a very layman terminology, right? Sir, front end means, so if I open any website, what I am seeing, Okay, what I am seeing. So what end user is seeing is called front end. The name itself indicates, right? Front end, back end. So front end means, so what we are seeing itself is the front end. So in the web application, how you can develop front end by using front end technologies. Okay, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. These are the basic front end technologies. Okay, by using that, ready-madely available libraries are there, Bootstrap and jQuery. These are ready-madely available. Okay, frameworks are libraries for us. Okay, advanced these basic components are basic technologies are these. So if to understand this, compulsory you people should aware. Okay, like next, if you aware this, to make our life simple, we have to go for these frameworks. Getting right? So is it required to use both? Yes, compulsory. We have to use both. Clear, right? Are you feeling comfortable? Any doubt about up to this? What is the front end? So I'm not discussing any in detail things. Okay, I'm not talking any in detail things. If you open any website, okay, facebook.com or otherwise spicejet.com or irctc.com. Okay, so just whatever the things you are seeing, okay, is by default considered yes front end. Remember this one, son. Okay, well, now, so Angular versus Bootstrap, can you give simple difference? Nothing. I don't know about Angular or React. Okay, but make sure Angular and React, these things are front end frameworks. Of course, internally to make our life simple. Just aware these. Yeah. Jyoti. Have you observed? Okay. Bootstrap is a framework like Angular. Yes, correct. Okay. Yeah. Now, here just observe that. Observe a bit carefully about this one, sir. Okay, now my requirement is, yeah. Here just my requirement. Sir, for which purpose we are going to use HTML? For which purpose we require to use CSS and JavaScript? Just aware this one, sir. First, you should have idea. Okay, like, sir, what is the HTML? Anyone, can you please tell? But Angular is the more advanced, correct? Compulsory, you require to aware Angular or React. You have to learn separately. Nipijyoti. Regarding is not going to be covered as a part of this course. Yeah, sir. What is HTML? Can you please tell what is the HTML, sir? What is the abbreviation for HTML? Anyone? Hypertext markup language. Hypertext markup language. Here just if you consider any web application without CSS, is it possible to develop web application or not? What is the answer? Without the CSS, is it possible to develop web application or not? Yes. Without the JavaScript, is it possible to develop web application or not? Yes. Without the HTML, is it possible to develop web application or not? Okay. Is it possible to develop web application or not? No way. Every web application should compulsory contain HTML, sir. HTML is the mandatory technology for web development. Remember this. So it is mandatory. It is mandatory to develop web applications. Mandatory, sir. Without HTML, you can't use the word web application. Remember this one. It's a mandatory to develop web applications, right? Okay, well, sir, what HTML is going to represent, sir? It's very simple. It represents the structure of page, the structure of web page. Okay, here just have a look once. Sir, if I consider spicejet.com, okay, here just this drop down, okay, is available here. Here assume that this is the radio button is there. Okay, here drop down list is there. Who is the responsible to hold all these things? your HTML. HTML itself is what is the job of this one is structure, to define structure of web page. For that, happily we can go for a HTML. Remember a bit carefully about this one, sir. Sir, now observe, sir, suppose if I can take, let me view page source. View page source, like if I can consider this one. On any web page, just right click, view page source. If I consider here, have you observed, right? Dark type HTML. Are you getting dark type HTML? Yes, sir. This total thing itself is HTML. Remember this a bit very carefully, sir. Here, dark type HTML. HTML means this total thing is by default considered as HTML itself. So HTML is the responsible to define structure for your web page. Without HTML, can I develop web page or not? Is it possible or not possible? Can you please confirm? Either HTML, is it mandatory required or not? Yes, compulsory is required. Without HTML, you can't talk about web application. You can't talk about web page. Clear, right? So, array in my web page, this image is required, or this drop down is required. This is the place where I have to take radio button. All these things itself is nothing but HTML. Clear? The basic idea. So, what is HTML? Is it mandatory or not? What is the purpose of this one? Sir, it represents the structure of web page. That's it. Now my next word is, listen very carefully about this one, sir. That's all. This is HTML, which can be used. It is the front end technology which can be used to develop front end. Second one, sir, CSS. Sir, anyone, can you please tell what is the CSS? Abbreviation. Just, I'm not talking about anything. Without HTML is just a drink. Aman. CSS. What is the CSS, right? We don't know. I don't know about this one. Cascading style sheets. Style sheets. Here, I don't know. CSS, but only one word is the very important, sir. What is this one? Style. Style. So you developed one web page. Here I took one image and then one radio button, one checkbox I took, one button I took, and so on. Yes, one page is ready. One web page is ready, sir. Well, sir, now my requirement is for this page style, fair and lovely I want to use. Or I want to use a lipstick. I want to use some colors, some colorful colors. If you want to do some style, makeup kind of thing, compulsory, we require to go for CSS. Remember this one, sir. What is the purpose of CSS? To add style to our HTML page. For that purpose, happily we can go for what? CSS. Clear for you people? Any doubt? Any doubt about this? Here just I have one small web application is there, sir. Beautiful example here. Just observe that I developed this one. Durga bar and Durga, welcome to Durga bar and restaurant. I developed a small thing, sir. Yes, this is we are very specialized for chilled beer. We have virtual rain environment, 100% guarantee for the kick. We have almost around 1,000 brands like Thakela. Sir, our brand ambassador is Sunny Leone, something like. Sir, our offered brands are offer of the day, buy one get one free, something like. I took YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, like. Now my question is, this is purely HTML page. It is purely HTML. Sir, I developed this page by using only HTML. I don't know about CSS and so on. Suppose my requirement here, sir, this one I want to take in the red color. Red. Some style I want to keep. I want to keep some style for this. I want to keep some style for this. Sir, for this image, some border I want to give. So this sir, Sunny Leone image, I want to keep full what we call glow for this colorful border, something like a frame. I want to define for this. Next, sir, this one is with blinking. if you want to do all these styles for this web page, then we require to go for CSS. Are you in the position to understand, right? What is the purpose of CSS, right? Okay, the main purpose of CSS is to style, okay, for our HTML components like colors, fonts, borders, like so to make our HTML components. To make up our HTML components, for that purpose we can use CSS, right? Okay, like adding colors, fonts, okay, next and after that borders, okay, borders, etc. Okay, so if you want to do any makeup kind of thing, happily you can go for what? CSS. Now my question is, sorry, the CSS is the mandatory or optional? Please confirm. Is it mandatory or optional? CSS. I respond. Is it mandatory or optional? Optional. But HTML is the mandatory or optional? HTML is the mandatory or optional? HTML is the mandatory. CSS is optional. Remember that. Sir, I want the page like this only. I want the page like this. I don't want any colors, any style kind of thing. Oh, if you don't want any colors kind of thing, style kind of thing, HTML is enough. Okay, CSS is not required. Something like that. Have you observed, right? CSS is optional. Even it is optional, but compulsory the people are going to use. Don't worry at all. Okay, like sir, here, sir, I want to see much maja. Okay, about this CSS. Okay, like let me open. Sir, here I'm trying to take in the Google CSS. Just let me type, sir. Are you seeing W3 schools? W3 schools is the very specialized for UI technologies, right? W3 schools. Let me click this one. Okay, this is CSS tutorial. Tutorial is there. Okay, CSS tutorial is there, sir. In the CSS introduction, okay, so CSS is a language we can use to style a web page. Are you getting right? To style a web page. Okay, like now here just have a look once, sir. What is the main role of CSS I want to show, sir? Are you seeing this sample page? Please confirm. Are you seeing this sample page? Okay, sample page means okay, up to this. Are you seeing, right? Yes, friends. Okay. Now, sir, here it is the heading. Welcome to my home page. Use the menu to select a different style sheets. Okay, like sir. Now it is in which color? Array, the data is in which color? Can you please confirm? White color. White color data. The data is there in white, and the backend is with the green. Okay, like next, these buttons are available on the left. Okay, here there is a blue sidebar, something like it is there, sir. Sir, same page in different style. There is some text data is there. Okay, like this is like some sample text data is there, sir. Now my question is, let me select a style 2, sir. So just the same web page only, same HTML only. This is H1 tag. Okay, this is some H3 or H4, something like sir, this is in bold. Okay, like we have. Now if I select this one, oh, automatically the same data, but now I can see in different style. Yes, friends, have you observed the same data? Now I can see in different style. Earlier my buttons are available on the left side, but now the buttons are available on the right side. Have you observed? Next, earlier, okay, this data is in the white. Now also it is in white, but with a bigger font. Next, do you know background? Suddenly the color got changed. Are you getting? So how this change is there? Who is the responsible to do? Okay, our CSS is the responsible. Getting right? There is no change in our data. HTML data is always same. But where is the difference, right? CSS is going to change this difference. Okay, let me go for style sheet 3. Yeah, this is another style. Now welcome. So there is no background. It came in the green color. Okay, like now these buttons came at the top instead of left or right. It came at the top. So there is no change in the data. Data is everything is the same. No change in the HTML. Same HTML components only. It is showing in different styles. Remember carefully, right? Now let me go for style sheet 4. Have you observed, right? So this is same data, but now have you observed in other style it is showing. Yes, friends, are you seeing the difference, right? Yeah, please. Are you seeing the difference, right? Okay, well, so now no style. I'm not applying any style. Oh, this is the normal. This is the, sorry, no style. Then automatically it is the normal, right? So what is the purpose of, okay, CSS? To add style for our web component or for our web page, we have to go for CSS. So the people, innocent people who don't know anything about web page or HTML, CSS, now everyone got the basic idea. What is the purpose of CSS? Yeah, friends, what is the need? What is the purpose of CSS? Everyone got the basic idea? Yes, I have one colorful image is there. Just have a look once, sir. Have a look once. Here, okay, beautiful. Okay, here see only HTML. Only HTML looks like okay, this. Okay, only web page is there, but no colors. Okay, like but HTML with CSS. Are same person. Now observe the difference. HTML plus CSS, same person. Observe the difference. Are you getting? That is the power of CSS. Okay, but anyway, to use CSS, compulsory HTML must be required. Getting the point, right? Okay. Any explanation is required? Okay. So that's all. This is what the need of CSS, right? Okay, well. Now I have one more small thing is there, sir. Okay, like sir, if you want, there are in the Google, just I try to download. Okay, I try to download. Here, see this one. Okay, just this is also just observe that only HTML. Okay, like just this is the skeleton. Okay, like this is the skeleton like but HTML with the CSS. Okay, actually it is not downloaded properly. Okay, like now observe that. Yes, maybe now you can see, right? You can see, right? HTML plus CSS means sir, do you know structure? HTML is the responsible for the structure. Okay, now CSS is the responsible for sir presentation. Clear, right? Yeah. So some people are asking, is there any other programs other than CSS for changing the styles? Yeah. CSS is the basic things. We require to do everything manually, right? Okay, we have to define styles. But instead of that, better to go for Bootstrap. Bootstrap is responsible to provide a number of predefined styles. We are not required to do anything. Okay, we are not required to do anything. So Bootstrap itself is going to provide ready-made styles. Just we require to use. Okay, XML is the different. XML is just for exchanging data. Okay, between interoperability sake. Here in the web application development, XML rule is not there. Don't worry. Okay, yeah. Any doubt? What is the purpose of HTML, CSS? Next. There is one more component is there. This is the most valuable, son. JavaScript. JavaScript. Believe me, this one is the most very valuable concept. This one, sir. So, sir, please show one example of Bootstrap. Don't worry, Narendra. We are going to spend huge time on the Bootstrap. Okay, I will explain each and everything we require to install. Okay, automatically it's not going to come. Don't worry, we will discuss. Okay. Now, do you know JavaScript? This is the most valuable concept. Do you know it is? It can be used even in the backend also these days. Node.js, next Angular, React, JavaScript based. Very huge growth is there, sir. Okay, number one language is the JavaScript. Do you know whether you are going to accept or not? It's a very important, right? But anyway, in our front end, in the front end development, what is the purpose of JavaScript? Okay, sir, simple, sir. JavaScript to add functionality to our HTML components. Okay, remember this one. To add functionality to our HTML components. Okay, HTML components. Sir, suppose I have one button is there, sir. Assume that I have one button is there. Just for your just a basic idea sake, I'm talking, sir. Sir, I have one button is there, sir. This is my button. Assume that, sir. Login button is there. Sir, who is the responsible? How I can write this login button in my web page? So to place this login button, which thing must be required, sir? HTML must be required. Now observe very carefully about this one. HTML must be required. Okay, just to add the login button, I want to take a button, then automatically HTML must be required. Now here just see this one, sir. For this button, I want to take style array with the red color, okay, background and the white color font. Okay, next a bit border I want to give and so on. To style this button, which thing must be required, sir? Array, can you please confirm? To style this button, okay, to style this button, okay, to style this button, CSS must be required. Okay, well, these two already we aware. Now, whenever I click this one, okay, some activity I have to do that. Some activity I require to do. I want to add the functionality. Okay, I want to add interactivity. Okay, for this, for this component. Then obviously, yes, we require to go for what? JavaScript. Okay, what is the purpose of JavaScript, sir? Is to add the functionality for our HTML components. Happily, we can go for JavaScript. Most of the people are always going to feel that, yes, which can be used for validation purpose, and so on. Need not be. It will do n number of things. Don't worry, sir. Of course, sir. So in the front end only, some activity I want to do that. Yes, with the JavaScript, you can add some functionality. Okay, like so instead of sending the request to the back end, in the front end only it is going to do that. Such a type of thing is by default considered what? JavaScript. Are you getting right? What is the main purpose of JavaScript? To add the functionality to the HTML, add dynamic nature. For that purpose, we can use okay, JavaScript. Clear, right? Are you getting the point? Okay. Suppose here just JS project or real-time example will be done. Sign on. Just very simple, sir. Very simple. What I have to take is array. My requirement is just observe carefully, right? Whenever I open the web page, whenever I open the web page, I want to display welcome to Durga Soft. Something like I want to display. Do you know this type of thing, is this content is always fixed or not? Yes, this content is always fixed. It won't change from time to time. It won't change from person to person. This type of thing is by default considered as a static response. But this one, sir, can you please confirm? Static response. This type of thing is by default considered static response. But I want to display, okay, welcome to Durga Soft. Now observe very carefully, sir. Welcome to Durga Soft. The current date and the time. Oh, okay, is so and so. Okay, the current date and the time. The value. I will keep the value. Don't worry, sir. The current date and time. I will keep the value. Okay, 26th 03. Okay, 2021. Okay, 9:30 p.m. Something like I kept, sir. Do you know this one? Is it fixed? Or is it varied from time to time? Can you please confirm? Is it fixed or is it varied from dynamic time to time? Yes, it is varied from time to time. The data is not fixed. It is keep on changing. Such type of response is by default considered as dynamic response. Okay, such type of response is by default considered as dynamic response. Dynamic response, right? So I want to provide some dynamic response. I want to provide some dynamic response. Then your only HTML is not going to help out. With HTML, we require to use what? JavaScript. Remember a bit very carefully, sir. With HTML, we require to use which one, sir? JavaScript is the compulsory we have to use. Okay, HTML meant for only, okay, static response. HTML HTML meant for, okay, meant for only static response. But HTML plus JavaScript meant for, okay, meant for what we can use the word dynamic response. Meant for dynamic response. Take very special care about this one. Yeah. Does JavaScript help in carrying data from front end to back end? Okay. Yes, Anand. We can even sometimes complete back end is going to take care with the JavaScript only. Best example, Node. Clear, right? Okay. Aman is telling a funny thing. Just observe that. What is telling, sir? Can we say JavaScript is like dancing after drinking beer? Okay, action. Okay, functionality sake, happily we can use JavaScript. Okay, really, friend, you people may not believe. So, out of in all in the IT industry, among all technologies, which technology is sir is growing like anything? Yes, I can use the word JavaScript. Believe me, sir, JavaScript. If you want, you can use JavaScript itself having that much power. Node.js, React.js, Angular, everywhere JavaScript. That's why compulsory I will explain JavaScript. Definitely I have to take some sessions. Okay, the people who don't know anything about JavaScript, basic idea compulsory they should, so that they can go for either Node or React or otherwise Angular very easily. Remember that. Clear, right? So some people may ask, sir, Python is there, JavaScript is there. Which is having great okay future for that? Definitely JavaScript only I can use. Okay, remember this one. Definitely JavaScript only. Okay, JavaScript family is the too good. Remember this one. Okay, that's why compulsory will add JavaScript in our course, so that tomorrow, if anywhere you people are required to get, sir, I have to explore on JavaScript side, either Node or React or Angular, you should not feel any difficulty to understand. That's why compulsory we have to talk about that. Okay. Now, so everyone getting clarity, right? Sir, what is the three components I covered? What is the first component? HTML. Second component, CSS. Third component, JavaScript. HTML is just to define components in our web page. CSS means, do you know, to provide okay style for our HTML components. Next, JavaScript is to add the functionality to our components. Okay, like sir, best example, defining best example, defining button. I want to write a button, I want to place a button in my web page. HTML is enough. Okay, like sir, now I want to add okay some style for this button. CSS must be required. Whenever I click this button, some activity I have to do that. Okay, for that JavaScript must be required. Clear, right? Sadiq, after completing the session, we are going to share this video. Don't worry. Okay, that's it. Sir, next. Sir, up to this, it's very clear. If you want, what is the static response? Anyone, can you please tell what is the static response? The response, which is always fixed, won't be changed. Won't be changed from person to person, from person to person, under time to time. Under time to time. Okay, from person to person, under time to time. So the response which is not going to be changed, such type of response is called static response. Just to generate static response, only HTML is enough. Remember this one, sir. Sir, dynamic response. Dynamic response means, okay, sir, will be changed from person to person, under time to time. Will be changed from, will be changed from person to person, under time to time. If you want to generate dynamic response, compulsory only HTML is not enough. With HTML, JavaScript also must be required. Clear, right? Okay. Now, yeah, 1 minute. Yeah, can you please confirm? Is it audio is clear, right? Yeah, there is a network issue. Now, is it clear, right? Yeah. Sir, now here just observe a bit very carefully. Yes. So, if you want to develop front end of the application, which things are required, sir? HTML, CSS, and JavaScript are required. But more help if you require, more ready-made things you require, then we have to go for Bootstrap and jQuery kind of thing we will use. Don't worry, sir. Okay, Bootstrap and jQuery are next level, which are going to provide libraries. We are not required to write much code. These people will provide a number of styles, a number of functions. That's why happily we can use. So next concept, what we have to take is, sir, back end. Sir, front end, everyone got the basic idea? Okay. Front end, everyone got the basic idea? What is the front end? What you people are seeing is nothing but front end. We can develop a front end by using HTML, JavaScript, CSS. HTML the responsible to define components, to define structure of web page, to add styles. There is a problem, it seems, with respect to the network. Yeah, yes, there is a problem, it seems. Network issue. Yeah, there is a network issue is there. Yes. Okay, so backend. Most of the people are having a bigger misperception here. What is the backend? In your project, which backend you are using? Sir, what is the front end you are using? Here, make sure the people are always going to use front end Java, back end Oracle. Have you heard about this type of terminology? Front end Java I'm using, back end I'm using Oracle, or back end I'm using MySQL. Somewhere you may heard. Okay, don't. That is not back end. Okay, in the back end, which database you are using is the different. Back end means here it is the technology used to decide. Okay, it is technology. Okay, technology. Backend itself is the technology, sir, which is used. What is the main purpose, right? Which is you to decide. Okay, which thing we have to show on the front end. Array, you are showing this one. Okay, well. So who is the responsible to decide this one I have to show for the end user? Backend is the responsible. Remember this one, sir. Backend is the responsible. Okay, it is the responsible, boss. This is the response. Can you please show? Now front end is the responsible to show that. Okay, who is going to generate? Okay, this total response is backend itself. Remember this one, sir. So I can use the word. It is the technology which is used to decide what to show to the end user, on the front end. Remember this one, sir. Backend responsible to generate required response to the end user, which is displayed by front end. Okay, like suppose here I'm asking in the IRCTC application. Okay, I may ask in the IRCTC application. I may ask all trains, list of trains. Okay, trains from Hyderabad to Delhi. Okay, assume that, sir. This is my requirement, and user selected this one, sir. Now, who is responsible to generate required data? Train number 1, train number 2, train number 3. Who is the responsible to generate required data? Anyone, can you please confirm? Backend is the responsible to generate this data. Who is the responsible to display this data to the end user? Front end is the responsible to display this data to the end user. Have you observed, right? So backend is responsible to generate required response. Backend is the responsible to generate the required response. Sir, that response should be displayed for the end user. Should be displayed to the end user by using front end. By using front end. Like, are you getting the point, right? Can you please show the list of clients from Hyderabad to Delhi? What someone is the responsible to generate the required response. That the required response, who is the responsible, sir, to generate? Backend is the responsible. Next, to display this, front end is going to take care. Clear? Yeah. JavaScript is also doing the same functionality, right? Ram Reddy, JavaScript, if you can use in the front end and the back end, sometimes you can use in the back end, then it is the responsible to generate. Mern. Someone is asking about server is the responsible to provide, right? Inside server is the responsible to provide, but inside server, compulsory we require to write the code. Remember that code itself is the responsible to generate required response. Best example, sir. Suppose assume that. So I will select. Here. Just observe carefully. Observe a bit very carefully about this one, sir. So enter source and then destination and then find the trains. Assume that, sir. This is the source. Next and after that, this is the destination. And then this one is find the trains button is there. Like now my question is here, just to take very special care about this one. Whenever I click this one, now the request will goes to backend. Correct, right? Now the request will goes to backend. Now in the backend, someone is going to read what is the source he entered. He entered Hyderabad. What is the destination he entered? He entered Delhi. Someone is going to read this data. Someone is going to read this data. Yes, so who is the responsible to read this data, sir? Do you know? Maybe your servlet is the responsible, or otherwise your JSP is the responsible, or otherwise your Python code is the responsible. Or otherwise PHP itself is the responsible. Or ASP itself is the ASP component itself is the responsible. To get this data. Now this person, this component will communicate with the database. Observe very carefully. Will communicate with the database. Now from the database it is going to get. Now it is going to hand over to the front end. Now the front end is going to display by using HTML, CSS or JavaScript. It is going to display in the neat style to the end user. Getting the point? Yes. Here some people are asking, sir, server is going to take care about. Server want to take care. Inside server, we have to write the code. That the code itself is the responsible. For that. Whenever you click find the trains, immediately internally some Python code is going to execute. This Python code is going to ask, what source? What is the destination? Now this Python code is responsible to communicate with the database. Now bring the response. Now this response is going to hand over to the front end. Front end is going to display to the end user. You people are in the position to understand the cycle? Yes, friends? Sai. Now database means what? That where all these trains information stored. It may be Oracle, it may be MySQL, it may be MongoDB. Like anything is going to be take care. Now in this total process, so in the back end, compulsory three things must be required. Back end, in the back end, three important components are there, sir. Back end, three components are there. Compulsory we require to talk. The first one, we have to take care about language. Array, which language we are going to use? Remember this one. Which language we require to use? Second one, sir, which framework? Okay, which framework we have to use? Third one, sir, which database we require to use? Remember a bit very carefully about this one. So now here, which language we have to use to read this data in the backend to communicate with the database? Sir, happily you can use either Java or Python or .NET. Okay, like any language you can use, no problem at all. Okay, remember a bit very carefully about this. Java or Python, any language you can use. Next, do you know, sir, we can write everything on our own. Okay, that's everything on our own we can do. But instead of that, if I can use a framework, then 70 to 90% of the code will be generated by 70 to 90% of activities will be performed by framework only. Okay, framework only. So we require to do very less work. Okay, framework itself is going to simplify our life. Remember this one, sir. Suppose if you are talking about Java based framework, if I use in the backend something like struts. Okay, have you ever struts? Olden days struts is there. Okay, like struts is there. Next, JSF. Java people especially, please observe. Spring MVC. Have you ever heard about Spring MVC? Spring MVC, etc. Like, okay, it is a Java based. If you consider Python based framework, okay, Django. Next, and after that, Flask. Okay, Flask. Next, Pyramid. Okay, Pyramid, etc. These things are by default considered. Yes. Okay, Pyramid. These things are frameworks. Okay, if I'm going to use framework, the biggest advantage what we are going to get is 90% of the work my framework is going to do. Only 10 to 20% of the work programmer is responsible to do in the backend. Of course, without framework also, is it possible to do? Happily you can do, man. But to simplify our life, highly recommended we have to go for what? Framework. Getting the point? So, sir, what is the purpose of Django? Django is a Python-based backend framework to develop web application. Okay, sir, Django is going to be used in the front end or backend? Backend. Okay, we are going to use in the backend. So, which is based or Python based? Remember this one, Python based framework. Okay, if I use Django, my life will become very simple because everything is going to be happen. Everything is going to take care by Django only. Okay, sir, very simple. I want to eat biryani, sir. Today, I want to eat biryani. Sir, to get biryani, there are two ways are there. Okay, first way, we can prepare on our own. Okay, this is the first one. We can prepare on our own. Okay, like, sir, second one, we can order online. Okay, like online, like, sir, which is the very easy. Yeah, order from restaurant, which is the very easy. Yes, sir, this one, right? We are not required to do anything. Hurry, automatically, just open app, Zomato or something like open app, and then just order. Within 10 or 15 minutes, you will get biryani packet. But if you want to prepare a biryani, then automatically it's very difficult on your own. You have to go to the market, you have to bring chicken, you have to bring rice and so on. All the things, minimum some 4 to 5 hours you have to spend, then the biryani will be ready. But here, matter of 10 minutes, biryani will be ready. Have you observed, right? Now, sir, writing everything on your own. Writing everything on your own without using any framework. Here, see, without using any framework. This is the first one. Sir, here using framework. If I use framework, my life will become very, very easy. That is the beauty of the framework. So Django is going to simplify our life like anything. Are you getting right? So, in which language we have to write the backend code? Okay, Python. I'm going to use Python. So, am I required to write completely the code, or some framework is available? To develop web applications, Python-based framework is already there. What is that, sir? Django. Happily, you can use in the backend. Okay, like next, database. Are you getting database? Okay, like you may ask, yes, you can use any database. MongoDB you can use, or otherwise MongoDB you can use, or otherwise Oracle you can use, or MySQL you can use, etc. Okay, all these things, anything you can use, no problem at all. All these three things by default considered as back end. Don't tell what is the backend you are using in your project. Don't tell Oracle I'm using. Which language, which framework, which database you are using. All these things are by default considered backend related things. Clear for you people, right? So next, sir, if you people are going to learn Django, then sir, Flask, Pyramid, these things will become very, very easy. Okay, in the Django SQLite 3 default database is also there. If you don't want that default database, we can use any other database. I will use, don't worry, sir. Framework is same as library. Correct, I'm ready. Repeat. Getting the point? For Python, any database you can use, Vidya. MongoDB you can use. Or otherwise Oracle you can use, MySQL you can use, any database you can use, no problem at all. Okay, for Python. We covered already Python in our regular Python sessions, Python database connectivity, right? Same. Okay, Rajesh, exam is something like more or less it is related to, okay, PHP it seems. Yeah. Okay, Hemant, just maybe network related issue, don't worry. Okay, yeah. So that's all. These are various things what you people should be aware. Yes. These are various things you people should be aware about, okay, back end. These three things are by default considered as back end, right? Okay, so for the back end, Python is the best choice. For backend framework, Django is the best. Don't worry at all. Database, any database we can use, but most of the times SQLite 3 because that is the default database which is there with the Django. Django framework itself is going to provide. Okay, Django framework itself is going to provide. Okay, inbuilt database. Okay, SQLite 3. Okay, that's all. So clear, right? Everyone in the position to understand. So just I covered what is web application. So the application which is the responsible to provide response or provide services over the web is called web application. Gmail, Facebook, IRCTC, Spice, Jet, like these things. Next, every web application contain two components. Okay, front end and back end. Next, front end means what we are seeing. Okay, so backend means generates what we are seeing. what we have to see. Okay, it is going to decide. So what response I have to generate? Okay, like is called backend. In the front end, sir, there are several technologies we require to use. In that HTML is the mandatory, CSS, next and after that JavaScript we are going to use. Sir, next back end we require to use some language. Okay, what is the language we require to use? Sir, Python we are going to use. Sir, framework we require to use. Which framework we have to talk is Django we are going to use. Next and after the database, of course, multiple databases we are going to discuss. So don't worry at all. Okay, that's all. These are various things what you people should aware clearly, right? Okay, well, now my question is just observe that is a really Python, I mean Django is very popular or not? 1 minute. So just here I'm trying to take in the Google Python and Django web applications. Yeah, here Django framework get started with the sample web applications, right? Okay, Django applications like web applications already developed. Popular web applications. Okay, like let me consider this one, sir. Sir, have you observed, right? For building highly scalable web applications with a constantly growing audience, Django is one of the most best Django sites out there. Can you please observe that? Can you please have a look once by using Django? Okay, the top 10 Django apps, why companies are using it? Sir, what are these things? Discuss next, and after that here YouTube, next Instagram, yes, there Spotify, like multiple Bitbucket, Dropbox, like in all these areas. Okay, Mozilla, in all these areas. Okay, Django is already used. Remember this one, sir. Okay, like there are multiple popular websites using the Django. Don't worry at all. Clear, right? Okay. So that's all. This is just a basic idea what you people should aware. What is front end? What is the back end? Which things we are going to use in the back end. So first few days, I have to talk about HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, jQuery, like these are things I'm going to discuss. Once, if you people are comfortable or familiar with this, then we have to talk about okay, backend. Remember, right? Yeah. As of now, okay, how to develop web applications you can decide. You have to be aware, and then what is the purpose of REST framework or REST APIs? That part I will take care. Don't worry, sir, ignore this part at this stage. Yes, Bootstrap and jQuery provides a styling or functionality in the front end. I'm ready. Both the things it's going to take. Yes, I'm ready. Bootstrap can provide JavaScript libraries, CSS libraries, both. Don't worry. Yes, database, whatever required, yeah, the part of Django, it is going to be covered. But don't feel like a separate database classes. No. Okay, that's all. Any other doubts? Can you please confirm? The timings are every day around 9:15. It will be started India time, and around 10:30 it will be stopped. Okay, 9:15 to 10:30 around it will be stopped. Okay, this is the timings. Sir, someone is asking about Linux is the must for Python student. Is it true? Okay, Linux not only for Python, for everyone it is must. Okay, because in real time minimum 90% of applications are going to be hosted on Linux. 90% of your cloud is going to work on Linux. That's why compulsory, highly recommended, better to have idea on Linux. Okay, next syllabus, everything just I will cover. I will share the syllabus. Next do you know what syllabus we are going to cover? I will share the material. Don't worry, there you can see the syllabus. Okay, first 1 month around we are going to try, and then I will start Django. So in this 1 month, the people who don't know, who are not familiar with Python, so just you have to explore. That's all. Yeah. JS is the very basic we are going to cover. It is not full-fledged JS course. Don't expect 100%. It is not a detailed course of UI. It is a detailed course of Django. Okay, getting? It is the detailed course for Django, not a detailed course for UI. Okay, for Django, whatever required, okay, that part we are going to take care in the UI. But make sure this UI almost going to be covered base, okay, to explore on any new things in the UI area. Correct, Ram Reddy? Okay, yeah, that's all. So Monday to Saturday the sessions will be there. Mostly Sunday is optional. Mostly Sunday is optional. Monday to, okay, I mean Monday to Saturday the sessions will be there. Mostly Sunday is optional. Okay, the fee for this course, everything, can you please contact our admin people? Admin people are going to take care about fees. Okay, that's all. This is the contact information for them. You can communicate with these people. Next, this session, okay, will be uploaded in the YouTube. Don't worry, this particular session will be uploaded in the YouTube. From the YouTube, you can. Okay. Next, after completing Django, definitely Django REST framework, I will start. Narendra. Yes, because the version updations maybe I require to take care. Yeah, Sucharita. Yeah. Python for data science, you can expect after completing advanced Python, because advanced Python people are not willing to add that topic in the middle. Just wait for a few more days. What is the course duration for this course? 3 to 4 months. Dilip, 3 to 4 months. REST API is the separate course. So it is a very small course. Okay, let me check at least the basics. If I cover, then with the videos, I hope you can explore. If I'm not going to take as a separate batch, then at least basics I will cover. Okay. Yeah. Clear, right? Okay, good night. So in the tomorrow, we will meet for the continuation. Yeah. Will be. Subhash team will be discussed just within 2 or 3 days. Don't worry. Just only few topics are remaining. I will take care. Okay. Yeah. Right, sir. Good night. Tomorrow we have the session. Okay. So what you people can do? Yeah. Tomorrow we will start HTML. Okay. Few days HTML we require to take care. Okay. Right. That's all. If any person want to talk with me, just so maybe with this time may not be. Okay. Maybe daytime you can communicate with our admin people so that they will connect with me so that I can. Okay. Right, sir. Thanks for everyone. Tomorrow we'll meet for the continuation part. Yes. Welcome to Durga Soft and welcome to Django sessions. Sir, can you please confirm how many people not attended yesterday's session? Just only one session, demo session, just we completed already. Okay, just the people who didn't attend, yesterday's session, don't worry at all. Just the basics of web application, just we had. Anyway, I will repeat for few minutes. Okay, so even if you feel, sir, it is we missed really that concept. Like if anyone having that, yes, here I will share that video which is already uploaded in the YouTube. Okay, just can you please get this is the video link for that. Okay, happily the people who missed the session, you are not going to miss anything. Just happily you can refer this video. Can you please save this video link? Okay. Clear, right? Yes, friends, you people are not going to miss anything. Don't worry at all. Okay, yeah. So this is the session one link. Okay, sir, now in the last, sir, here there are few things I have to talk before starting our cinema. Okay, sir, now do you know the people who want to settle your life with respect to the Python? Sir, I want to claim 2 years or 3 years of experience, or I'm working on non-programming side, I want to move to the programming, or sir, testing side, I want to move to the programming side. What you can do is just observe that, sir. First, you have to familiar with the Python. Remember this one. Python means core Python, core Python and advanced Python both. Okay, core Python and advanced Python both you have to study. Next, after completing Python, there are multiple ways you can go. There are multiple ways you can go. If you want to move to the web development side, if you want to move to the web development side, then happily you can learn, sir, UI technologies, UI technologies plus Django. Okay, plus Django. Next, and after that, here you have to go for Django REST framework. Django REST framework. If you do these four things, okay, Python, UI, Django and Django REST framework, now you people will become, full stack web developers. Happily you can settle your life, okay, with respect to the web development. Remember it very carefully, right? Okay, so just Python, core Python must be required. Next, UI technologies anyway, which is required for Django, I'm going to cover. Up to this, I will give the guarantee. Okay, so still, if this part is required, yes, anyway, if any updations are there in the newer versions, I will take as a separate batch. Otherwise, just happily you can go through our videos. Anyway, I will take care. Don't worry at all. Okay, so this is so that you will enter into the industry very easily, friends. Remember a bit carefully. Okay, well, so next, so after that, if you want data science side, okay, so instead of this, you can go to the data science AI. That is another stream. Okay, after completing Python, another stream itself is data science related thing. Sir, after completing Python, if you want to move to the testing side, Python with the Selenium you require to learn. Okay, remember. But these sessions, easiest way is web development side. More number of opportunities you people can expect. That's why, sir, please make sure Python already you have to aware, and then UI, Django, and then Django REST framework. Don't worry much about this. So I will take just, it's a small chota subject, almost around 10 or 15 sessions, more enough for this. Okay, but these are two things compulsory you people should aware. Okay, clear for you people, right? Are you in the position to understand? Okay, you to entered into the company, yes, sir, these are things compulsory you people should require to worry, right? Okay, well, sir, next, in the last sessions, just I covered very few things for you people, right? Okay, what is web application? What is the web application? Yes, can you please confirm? And first, what is the web application? Yes, any application which is providing services over the web. Regarding any application which is going to provide services over the web is called web application. Anyone, can you please give an example for the web application? Please confirm. Okay, any example? Gmail.com, Facebook.com, okay, Facebook.com, Amazon.com. Have you observed? Amazon.com, okay, Amazon.in, Zomato, okay, there are multiple, okay, web applications are there. All these applications will provide service over the web. Such type of applications are called web applications, right? Okay, well, so any web application development, okay, if you are talking about web application, to develop web application, okay, two important components are there. Krishna Reddy, what is your doubt? What is your doubt? Yes, Krishna Reddy. Yes. Okay, so to develop web application, To develop web application, there are two important components are there. What is the first component, sir? Front end. Have you remembered, right? What the first ones are? Front end. Second one is back end. Okay, front end and back end. Okay, like sir, what is the front end? Anyone can you please tell, sir? What is the front end, sir? Front end is the responsible. Okay, front end. What we are seeing, what we are seeing is by default considered as a front end. Okay, like yeah, some people are asking a small doubt, sir. Okay, this is the bigger Krishna Reddy. Sir, this course core Python deal or not? Python is not going to be covered as the part of this course. Krishna Reddy. It is UI followed by Django is going to be covered. Python is not going to be covered, but a few classes just which is required for Django, I may take after completing UI. Before starting Django, I may take some sessions, maybe just to review, to overview of the Python, something like super fast Python. Okay, like if it is required. Yeah. Front end, sir, it represents what user seeing on the website. Okay, what user is seeing on the web. Okay, like what user is going to see on the website. Okay, this thing is by default considered as front end. To develop front end, what things must be required, sir? It's very simple. Anyone can you please tell, to develop front end, which technologies are required? Sir, the basic technologies, HTML must be required, CSS must be required, and JavaScript must be required. These are the basic UI technologies, right? Okay, well, next, in addition to these, if you want advanced UI technologies, something like libraries named with Bootstrap you can use, Bootstrap you can use, jQuery you can use, no problem at all. Okay, these are things also, sir, advanced UI related technologies, right? Sir, all these things can be used to develop front end. Remember, right? Sir, what is the HTML? What is the purpose of HTML? HTML is to define a structure. Okay, to define a structure of the web page. What is the purpose of CSS? Anyone can you please confirm? We covered already. What is the purpose of CSS? Just for style purpose, makeup kind of thing. Next, JavaScript to add functionality for the website. To add functionality for the website. Okay, so for the web components, we require to go for JavaScript. Okay, to do these activities instead of manually, I want to get some library support. Then we have to go for Bootstrap and jQuery. Okay, like all the things with the examples we are going to discuss. Don't worry at all. Suppose here JavaScript, enter, assume that. So this is a mail ID. Assume that registration form is there, sir. Assume, sir, this is the registration form is there. Okay, like it is the form. Now enter name. Okay, enter name. Next, and after that enter mobile number, enter mail ID, something like you have multiple fields are there, sir. Okay, enter name. Next, and after that enter mobile number. Okay, it's a form. Enter mail ID. Enter mail ID. Okay, mail ID, something like. Now observe. So to define this text box, this text, everything is nothing but HTML. Okay, like just observe carefully, sir. Slowly we are going to discuss in detail. Don't worry, just to get the basic idea. This is the HTML, right? Okay, sir, adding this text box, next adding this label. Okay, all these things are going to take care by HTML only. Okay, like sir, now this sir, here some submit button is there. Just I'm trying to take, sir, here submit button is there, sir. Assume that or login. Okay, login or register button is there. Now, sir, here this thing should be in the blue color. Next, here the background should be in the light green color, something like. Next, and after that, whenever here this one should be with a bit stylish button I require. Okay, like all these styles, all these beautification, who is going to take care, sir? Please confirm. All this beautification, who is going to take care, sir? CSS itself is the responsible. Okay, so HTML is to define structure of your web page. CSS is to add style for our components. Okay, like now here whenever you entered mail ID, okay, assume that I entered my mail ID as Durga OCJP, like I entered, sir. immediately sometimes you are going to get alert message. Have you observed, right? Sometimes you may get alert message saying, please enter a valid mail ID. Have you ever heard about this one? Have you ever heard about this? Hey, please enter a valid mail ID. So some activity, some functionality is happening, sir. Some activity it is doing internally. Sir, who is the responsible to do that activity? Simple JavaScript, I can use the word. Are you getting right? JavaScript itself is something like I can use the word. Okay, JavaScript meant for adding functionality to our HTML components. Getting right? Okay, just one at very top level, one small example to understand easily. Beyond that, nothing, sir. HTML means just a metaphor to define a web page structure to place the components. Next, CSS means a style. Next, and after that, JavaScript means sir, to do some functionality, to add the functionality. Okay, to add the functionality for our web components, we require to go for JavaScript. Okay, sir, now don't ask any question, sir. How it is going to check whether mail ID is the valid mail ID or not? How it is going to perform validations? How you can add functionality? How you can add CSS? All these are things we are going to discuss in detail at the next level. Why you have to worry about that? Rahul, getting the point right? jQuery is about giving SQL queries. No, Ganesh. jQuery itself is nothing but a set of libraries. Predefined libraries will be there. Remember that. Okay. Yeah. So this is what you people should be aware. What is the main purpose of at very top level? What is the purpose of HTML, CSS, and then JavaScript? Clear, right? Yeah. Next, sir, this mail ID is valid or not? You can do this validation either in the front end or in the back end. Remember that we can do this validation either in the front end or in the back end. Okay, in the front end validation, happily you can use a JavaScript, no problem at all. Clear, right? Yeah, Pratyush, can we implement web server pages by using Python? Yes. Okay, in the Python, we are going to use Python to generate a dynamic, but the common HTML should be there. Remember carefully. Okay. So that's all. What is the purpose of CSS, JavaScript at very top level? Next, I have one small doubt is there, sir. Okay, what my doubt is, I mean, this is front end. Array, what we are seeing is decided by front end. Yes, how you can develop front end, sir? These technologies must be required. Okay, like now the second one, backend, sir. Now the second one, backend. Here, take a bit very special care about this one, sir. What is the back end? Most of the people are going to feel back end itself is nothing but something like a database. Database is the back end. Front end is nothing but Java or Python. No. Back end means multiple things are there, sir. Okay, which language? Next and after that, which framework? Okay, which framework you are going to use? Which database we are going to use? Sir, which database we are going to use? All these things are by default considered backend related terminology. Okay, like so what we have to display, what we have to show to the end user is decided by backend only. Remember this one, sir. So is decided by backend only. So backend is the responsible to generate the response. That response is going to be displayed to the end user by using front end. Getting the point right? What is the purpose of front end? What is the purpose of backend? Is it clear for you people, right? Okay. Yeah. Yes. Hemant is asking, sir, HTML validations are now, sir, we can perform by using HTML only. What is the need of JS, sir? Need not be validation. Okay, we can do n number of activities also. Hemant, we can do n number of activities also. Why you are feeling JavaScript is always meant for validation sake? Validation is one of utility. Beyond that, nothing. Okay, next up. What is the APIs in web development? Pratyush, that's what I covered. The Django REST framework itself is nothing but API. This point slowly we are going to discuss. Don't worry. Yeah, sir. Here, so what is web application? What is the web application? Okay, what are various components are there? Next up front end, next and after that back end. So do you know which language we are using? Yes, Python. Of course, instead of Python, you can use some other language also. Okay, like sir, next which framework we are using? Django or otherwise? Sir, do you have any other frameworks? Do you have any other frameworks related to the web application? Yes, Python based. Sir, Flask is there. Next and after that pyramid, okay, pyramid, etc. Okay, like sir, next what is the database? Which database we are going to use, right? SQLite. Okay, SQLite, something like you can use, no problem at all. SQLite, Oracle, next and after that MongoDB, okay, like MySQL, like any database, happily you can use, right? Okay, like but here one small thing I have to tell for you people, right? As the part of this course, Django framework we are going to discuss. Sir, I want to work on Flask. I want to work on pyramid. Sir, how it is possible? Is it possible or not? A simple terminology, believe me. If you are very perfect with Django, you can work with any other web-based framework very easily, friends. Remember, right? If you are going to perfect with Django, nothing will be there in the Flask. Nothing will be there in the pyramid. Sir, something like you know how to drive Honda City car. Honda City car. Tomorrow, if I'm going to provide any other car like Innova, are you going to drive or not? Yeah. Are you going to drive or not? Yeah, I don't know. Sir, I know only Honda City car driving. Can I drive Innova or not? Yes, why not? Just maybe matter of just 5 kilometers or 10 kilometers you may feel difficult. After that, remaining story is always the same. Because basic requirement, basic functionality is the same for any car. Same way, if you aware Django, then the remaining things will become very easy. That's why don't worry much about I'm letting only Django. Happily, you can learn Flask. You can work on pyramid also. Okay, like next here database side. So SQLite, okay. So is a default database which is coming for Django. Okay, with Django, one by default inbuilt database is there. SQLite is inbuilt database what we have. Okay, like so now my question here is. Yes, take a bit special care. So SQL, mostly you can use SQLite. Okay, sir, I don't want SQLite. It's a very lightweight, not recommended for bigger applications, right? Sir, I want to migrate with I want to integrate with Oracle or MongoDB, like yeah, happily you can use any database, no problem at all. Getting right? Again, multiple databases are there, but by default database which is always going to come with the Django is SQLite. I don't want to use SQLite, sir. I want to use MongoDB. I want to use Oracle. I want to use MySQL. Yes, happily you can do that. You can use that. Clear, right? Okay. So every web application contain how many components are there? Please confirm. Every web application contain how many components are there? 2 components, front end and the back end. Front end is the responsible to display response to the end user. Whatever we are seeing is developed by front end, sir. So this response generated by back end. In the back end, one language we have to talk, one framework we require to do, next one database we are going to use. Okay, like now I have one small doubt is there, sir. Okay, sir, without using any framework, is it possible to develop web application by using Python? Please confirm. Yeah, respond. Without using any web app, any framework, is it possible to use or not? Yes, why not? Happily you can do. Happily you can do that. You can do that. But everything we have to write code on our own. Remember this. So instead of writing code on our own, framework itself is going to do our activity. Sir, 70 to 90% of activity, 70 to 90% of activity can be done with the framework only. Okay, why we have to worry about why we have to write on my own the code? Unnecessary, it is a waste. Remember, right? Okay, so that's why Python is very easy. If I use Django, my life will become very, very easy. Just only with 2 lines or 3 lines only, my requirement is going to be fulfilled. Remember that. The people, Java people are there, sir, very pity people. Java, we have to show pity on these people. Java people are there. Java writing the code on Java is writing the code with Java is a bit difficult. But if I consider Python, very concise code, very concise code, right? Okay, we are not required to write much code in the Python. Okay, the same if I use plus framework, then my life will become have you observed, my life will become more easy. Okay, already easy, sir. With this so more easy. That's why we can use the word learning the Django is a very easy. Learning develop web applications by using Python based frameworks, it is a very easy. So in Telugu we can use the word adata padta, something like what it means is easily. Okay, easily, just while kid playing, so he's going to learn something. The same style we are going to do with this Django. It is a very easy concept. Because why this easiness is coming? Because of internally, because of this Python. Getting the point, right? Yeah. Okay, so that is very easy. Don't worry. This much easy. But especially, I know advanced Java. I developed multiple web applications by using Java. Whenever I'm developing web application by using Django, every time I'm feeling, unnecessary. I wrote big code by using that lady servlets or JSP, something like that. But here, very easy. Okay, believe me. That's all. So this is what you people should aware, sir. Okay, well, next. So the part of this first front end component, let me start the cinema. What is the first front end technology? We have to talk HTML, sir. Few days, almost around 3 to 4 sessions. The basics of HTML, sir, we are going to discuss. Don't worry at all, because at least the basic idea you people should require. I told again, I'm repeating, it is not the official UI technologies course. The UI technologies knowledge which is required for Django, that part only we are going to discuss. Okay, sir, big applications use MongoDB. Hemant, yes, correct. These days it's very fancy. Okay, to use MongoDB in the cloud area especially, it's going to be useful. Whereas that part I will discuss. Ignore as of now. So clear, right? Are you in the position to understand? Okay, can I start the cinema of HTML? Yeah, Aryan is asking a small doubt, general doubt. So that means Java will disappear in few coming years. What is the answer? Well, few upcoming years. What is the answer? What answer you people are going to tell? Not really. Yes, no. Okay, remember one small word, I can use the word. If the Java people are not going to change their color, definitely it is going to be disappear. Remember that it's going to be disappear. If any person just fall in the water, okay, he's not trying to come out, what will happen? Slowly sinking, automatically someday, okay, he's going to be disappear. Are you getting right? Okay, compulsory some corrections must be required from Java side. Conciseness, next leaving that object oriented, all those things if they are going to do, then definitely, okay, they will be there. If they are not in a position to do, n number of languages already went into the history, including Java also. Okay. Getting the point, right? Earlier Nokia mobile, wow, wonderful mobile. Are you getting? Now these days the people are not changing. Now the people are not that much. Okay, at my childhood, do you know, at my childhood, we have something like TV, Dynora TV. Like at my childhood, TVs are there. But if I ask, I want a Dynora BPL TV, the TV people are going to see from top to bottom. They're not changing based on the client requirement. They're not changing based on the customer requirement. Same thing is going to be happen with the Java also. So what the answer? If they're not doing any corrections, definitely it's going to be disappear in the upcoming years. If they are going to change based on programmer requirement, based on the client requirement, definitely. Okay, like, yeah. So clear, right? Can I start the cinema? Yeah. There is one more small doubt some people are asking. Yeah, 1 minute. Yeah, Django is changing. Yes, compulsory Django versions are keep on changing. Next up, beside Django, Python is already there. Okay. So for enterprise application, do we able to use Django? No, Santosh. For enterprise application level, the much support is not there. Until web application level, yes, Python is the too good. Okay. Yeah. What is enterprise application? Someone is asking Sainath. Very simple. Suppose here, if you consider Gmail, if you consider gmail.com, okay, open the browser, every service you are going to get from the web. But if you go for banking application, telecom application, more services. Don't feel just to open the browser and get the service. More than that, it is expecting n number transactions, support, security, n number of extra modules are there other than web. Okay, such a type of next level superior applications are enterprise applications. To develop enterprise application, Python libraries are not that much. Okay, remember e-commerce, yes. Enterprise, don't feel open the browser, get the service. Okay, n number of extra facilities if you require, yes, then enterprise application is the superior than web application, right? Okay, for enterprise level, Python, Django is not up to the mark. Django helpful to develop web applications only. Okay. Clear, right? Yeah. So now the next cinema, let me talk about HTML, right? So for enterprise applications, which is the good as of now, Java is good for enterprise application development. Okay, Java itself is good. Next, DurgaSoftOnline.com is using which type of framework? Viraj, you have to check. Okay, like yeah. Now here HTML, just observe that. What is the HTML, sir? Can you please confirm? Hypertext, markup, hypertext markup language. Okay, just observe this one, sir. Sir, what is the? It is. Can I use the word? It is the main important building block for our web application. Array, without HTML, you can't develop any web application. Remember this one, sir. Without HTML, you can't develop any web application. Can you please tell any web application, sir? Suppose here, if I'm using the word Amazon.com, okay, Amazon.in, if I consider, or otherwise, SpiceJet, okay, .com, something like. If you consider any web application, sir, any web application, if I consider, okay, here SpiceJet.com, okay, just do you know? Can I use the word? It is a web application. It is a web page. Is it HTML or not? Array, is it HTML or not? Yes. Is it HTML or not? I told it is HTML. Okay, Amazon.in, okay, like if I consider this one, yes, is it HTML or not? Yes, it's itself is HTML only, right? So now here, where is the proof for that? Just view page source. Now you can see here doc type HTML. Are you seeing right? Doc type, sir, what is the document type? Is the HTML. Any web application, right? Sir, Amazon.com. Let me consider view here. Just observe carefully. View page source. Okay, 1 minute. View page source. If I consider, sir, here just are you seeing right? If I use page source, okay, itself is nothing but doc type HTML. Remember it very carefully, sir. So everything itself is HTML. Don't worry, you are not required to learn all these things. Okay, you are not required to learn all these things. Don't worry, sir. We will discuss whatever required. Okay, like so HTML, it is a mandatory technology. Mandatory technology. Okay, here just observe that, sir. It is the mandatory compulsory technology. Okay, to use for develop web applications, right? Okay, just observe carefully, right? It's a compulsory required, sir. So what is the main purpose of this HTML, sir? To define, yeah, anyone can you please tell the main purpose of HTML is to define structure of the page, the structure of web page, or structure skeleton of the web page. For that we can go for HTML. Remember carefully, right? Array, which text box is required, how many buttons are required, everything how you can do, sir, by using HTML itself is the responsible to define structure of the page. Okay, well, now, so if I want to write HTML page, just observe carefully. The people who don't know anything about this UI, who don't know anything about HTML, for them definitely these classes are going to be helpful. The people who already aware, just one or two classes you people may feel bored, don't worry, sir. Okay, so several new things you are going to get, I'm sure. Okay, like, sir, I want to write one HTML page. Sir, what is the structure of HTML page? Structure of HTML page. Okay, listen very carefully, sir. Sir, every HTML page contain two parts. Okay, two parts. What is the first one? Here is head. What is the first one, sir? Can you please confirm? What is the first one? Head. What is the second one? First one is the head. Second one, don't tell tail. Head and tail. Okay, don't tell tail. Okay, second one is body. Okay, body. So every HTML contain two parts. The first one itself is head. The second one is called body. Okay, like Krishna Reddy, we will discuss that. What is the difference between HTML, CSS? Like, just to go through the previous video there, or otherwise I will discuss in detail. Don't worry. So now HTML head and the body is there. Sir, what this head contain? Yes, head of HTML. What head contains? Okay, it contains. It contains, anyone can you please tell? Metadata. It contains metadata like sir, title of this web page, description, next other, next keywords. Do you know keywords? Okay, keywords, SEO sake, keywords, etc. So metadata, sir, where metadata, which is the responsible to provide, sir? Okay, this head inside header part, we have to add metadata about our HTML page. Clear for you people, right? Sir, I want to define title for my web page. Where you have to take? I want to define other for my web page. Where I have to take? Okay, sir, this total thing itself is a head. Okay, like, sir, now I have one small doubt is there, sir. Okay, assume, sir, this knowledge must be required. Sir, this is my HTML. Assume that this is my HTML page. Okay, login.html. Assume that, sir. Sir, for this HTML, okay, so there is some beautification is required. Okay, assume, sir, how you can do beautification? I mean, style kind of thing, CSS must be required. So CSS, where if you want, you can define CSS as a separate file. Okay, assume that. Okay, this is sir, one here just test dot CSS is their separate file. I want to link this CSS with this HTML because I'm going to use sir, these styles in my HTML page. We have all the styles I will define inside a separate CSS file. I want to use these styles for my HTML components. Okay, like how you can include this information, the CSS files information, where we have to include, sir, okay, inside header part only. Clear, right? So here only we have to place, we have to provide links to CSS files. Remember this one. Similarly, suppose I want to call some functionality, okay, like a validation kind of thing. I want to do some extra functionality. What I will take? All that functionality we have to define inside the JavaScript file. Okay, assume that, okay, demo.js file. Okay, so this JS JavaScript functionality I may require for the HTML, where this information you have to place inside a header part. Are you getting the point? Yes, friends. So here only we have to provide links to CSS files and JS files also. Okay, like sir, just someone is asking about what is the meaning of metadata. Metadata means extra information, data about the data. Array, can you please provide some extra information about this HTML page? Such type of thing is called metadata. It is nowhere related to the end user. Remember this one. So other keywords, all these are just for internal sake. Okay. Next, what is the second part we have? Please confirm. Yeah, Pratyush, are you getting that? Metadata means just extra information about HTML. What is the second part? First one is called head part. Second one itself is called body. Body, sir. This body contain original data. Remember this one. This body contain original data. Okay, like this is the original data. Whatever data you want to display for the end user, that data you have to place where, sir? Inside the body. So any HTML page contain two components. One is a head, second one is body. Head contain metadata. Okay, like a title, description, other keywords, everything, sir. So this is body contain original data. Okay, what about footer files? All these, sir, header, footer, everything will be under body only. Chaitanya, getting the point? Yes. Okay. Sir, now just let me go for a small HTML page so that you people can feel more comfortable, right? Sir, here just observe HTML, like I'm trying to take. Okay. Now here, have you observed, right? Now already the default skeleton is by default is going to be generated with my HTML, right? Now observe that, sir, here this total thing is HTML. Okay, have you observed? This total itself is HTML, sir. Which is the tag I used? HTML tag. HTML tag. Okay, like sir, inside HTML, what is the first part? Have you remembered? This part is called head part. In the head part, sir, which things are there? Character, next generator, other, next what about keywords, next title, document, something like. Have you observed? All this extra information, metadata, we have to place where, sir? Inside a header part. Okay, like a character set means Unicode, ASCII code, what type of encoding you require, something like. You are not required to worry much about this. Okay, like sir, here title also. Sir, am I using any CSS files information? Yes, here you have to include CSS files data. Am I using any JavaScript files information? Yes, you have to provide. While covering CSS and JavaScript, there I will try to add. Don't worry, multiple n number of examples we are going to discuss, right? Okay, well, sir, next body. Okay, like we are going to take. Sir, inside body, here we have to take inside body. Here we require to write the codes are original data. Okay, sir, now here I'm trying to take welcome to Durga Soft Django classes. Okay, like I'm trying to take, sir. Don't worry much about what is the H1. All this part I'm going to take care. Sir, next generator means, sir, who is the responsible to generate this content? Just this is all these things are optional. Don't worry much about. Okay, like sir, what is H1? This part I will take care. Don't worry. Sir, now observe that. Sir, now my HTML. Have you observed, right? The first one dark type. The first one dark type. Okay, this dark type itself is nothing but HTML dark type. This thing itself is nothing but HTML. Next, this is the HTML document. In this HTML document developed in which language we are using? English language. It contains how many parts are there? Two parts are there. First one is the head, second one is the body. Okay, like sir, here Django session demo like I'm trying to take. Yeah. CSS and JavaScript will be added in the body at bottom of body. Why? Narendra, we will take care. So generally, we are going to place inside header part. But why we have to take in the body? Yes, JavaScript, all there is some particular reason is there. That part I will take care while covering, because we are at very beginning, not recommended to discuss. Okay, sir, any doubt up to this? Please confirm. The first line is the compulsory, not required. Not required. Sometimes you can ignore. My browser can recognize. Don't worry, sir. Next, this total, sir, either header part is the mandatory. No. Either body part is the mandatory. Everything you can ignore, no problem, right? Okay, but still it is going to recognize. Okay, like now here just observe that. Let me save this one as test.html. Okay, like let me take this one as test.html. Okay, like I'm taking, sir. Sir, where I saved this one is okay, inside here I took this one. Okay, sir, HTML pages, how you can open, how we can open HTML pages. Okay, like HTML pages, to open that one special software must be required. Okay, remember, suppose I have PDF file is there. How we can open PDF file? Can you please confirm? How to open PDF file? Array, which software must be required? Which software must be required? Acrobat Reader must be required. Correct, right? Adobe Reader or Adobe Reader must be required. Okay, like so PDF file. Sir, same way to open our HTML, some special software must be required. That software itself is nothing but is nothing but okay, is a browser. Okay, by using browser we can open here. Adobe Reader is like yeah, just observe that. So HTML files, if you want to view, sir, browser must be required. Browser, sir, can I use the word? Okay, can I use Chrome? You can use, or Mozilla you can use, any browser software you can use, but anyway, in my system I said HTML pages can you please open by default with the Chrome. That's why automatically Chrome icon also came. Okay, like now let me open this one. Yes, have you observed, right? Welcome to Durga Soft Django classes. Okay, this is the content what I have to display to the end user. Remember carefully. Yes, this is the content what I have to display for the end user. Okay, like this total thing is extra. Okay, now the Django session demo. Okay, like where it is there, sir. Title, where I can say this title, the Django session demo, like here. Have you observed, right? The Django session demo. Is it clear? Are you seeing? Okay, title. If I can go, Yama, is it possible to see or not? Okay, like suppose here some people may feel, okay, sir, if you are not having any browser, sorry, you can't view. Okay, like sir, I want to view this by using somewhere. Okay, by using some other browser. Open with whatever browser is there, IE, Internet Explorer, Firefox, Opera, Microsoft Edge. Okay, like any browser you can use. Okay, by using that, happily you can do that. Piraj, whatever you are asking, index.html, error.html, what is the meaning of these? These are not a basic level, yet application level we require to talk. Okay, because very innocent students are there in this session. So the people with the milk bottle in the mouth. So I require to take care for them. Index.html, error.html. Can you please talk about these things at this stage? Not at all recommended. Okay, slowly we are going to talk. Those things are related to, sir, it is at the application level we require to talk. Ignore. As of now, just we should aware. Okay, just a basics. What is HTML? Okay, next, there are some people who are already familiar with HTML, these UI. Please log in after few days. Highly recommended. Good programming practice. If you people, because at this stage, by assuming the people who don't know anything, just like, okay, yeah. Can we change EN? Yes, you can. but make sure that font should be there in our system. You can take as sir, what we can Chinese, Japanese, or something like you can, but make sure that font should be there in our system. Okay. Next, sir, every HTML file we have to save with the what extensions are .html extension. Suppose if it is a Python file, how you can save that file? .py indicates that it is a Python file. If it is HTML file, how you can save, sir? Okay, test .html. Okay, this is if any file with the HTML extension. So to open that, which software must be required? Browser must be required. Any doubt? Are you feeling comfortable about this? This is char set. It is the encoding type. Which type of characters are allowed? Something like. Don't worry much about this internal. Ignore. Okay, like, sir, can I remove head part or not? Can I remove body part or not? Okay, I remove head part. Now observe that. Still it is. Have you observed, right? Still it is going to recognize. Sir, here no subject, no test.html. The name itself indicates. Okay, like, next, can I remove even the body part also? Don't worry, sir. Don't worry. Okay, like, yes, it is. No, there is no data. Yes, we can. But anyway, meaningless, not mandatory. Okay, like, yeah. It is it HTML language? It is just a tag. Okay, it is not JavaScript. Viraj, getting that thing? It is not JavaScript. It is just a HTML tag, HTML language, web page, HTML page. Okay, like that. So if you want to develop HTML page, what I have to take care? HTML. Okay, the remaining things will be considered automatically. In that, two parts should be there. What is the first part, sir? Please confirm. What is the first part? Header tag. This is called a tag. Header tag. Okay, like. Next, sir, here which tag must be required, sir? Body tag. But anyway, slowly. So first, let me talk 1 or 2 sessions with this, and then I will start using some IDE so that easily you can write the code. Okay, like, yeah. So this is what is the need of head. What is the need of body? Is that clear, right? Okay, just a basic level. Okay, like, now the first thing, if you are learning any programming language, okay, here one small thing I have to take care. This is called a tag, open tag. Okay, close tag, open tag, close tag. So now this HTML is the case sensitive language or not? Please confirm. Yeah, HTML, is it case sensitive or not? Is it case sensitive or not? No. Here these tags are not case sensitive. You can use either lowercase or uppercase, no problem at all. Okay. Yeah. Someone is asking what is the tag. This is the markup language. In the markup language, the data will be enclosed in between the tags. This is called open. Okay, like this is HTML open tag. This is HTML closed tag. Case sensitive means instead of small HTML, is it possible to use capital HTML? Is it valid or not? Yeah. Is it Manoj? Is it possible or not? Yeah. Yes. Possible or not? Possible. No problem at all. These tags are not case sensitive. Not case sensitive means you can use either lowercase or uppercase. Itself is valid. Okay, sir, next, in between this open and close tag, I'm taking this data. Okay, markup means the data we have to enclose within the tags. Okay, remember. Yeah. Okay, well, next, in any language, first level you should aware how to write the comments. HTML comments. How you can write HTML comments. Okay. Simple, sir. Simple. HTML comment how you can write. Sir, in Python, how to write the comment? In Python, how to write the comment? Hash symbol. This is Python comment. Okay. In Java, how you can write the comment? This is Java single line comment. Single line comment. This is Java single line comment. Comment like. Sir, in HTML, how you can write the comment, sir? Comment means to add some extra information. How you can do that? Very simple. Here, sir, everything I told, right, with respect to within the text, less than, greater than, something like, okay. Here, lesser than, exclamation mark. What is that? Here, observe hyphen. Okay. Now, this is HTML comment. Of course, XML comment also. Okay, like, sir, observe carefully. Here, exclamation mark followed by 2 hyphen symbols. At last, like this is. So this data won't be processed by browser. It is not going to be displayed directly to the end user. Remember carefully, right? Okay. Well, here just what I'm trying to take here is here, just observe that carefully, right? Okay. This is my HTML. Okay. Assume that this is the HTML, right? Okay. Sir, sample page I'm taking. Next, here my doubt here is, sir, here h1 tags I will discuss for you. Welcome to the Django sessions. Okay, like I took this one. Okay, like, sir, I want to add a comment. I want to add a comment like this. Okay, what I will take here is, anyone, can you please guide? Yes. Okay, this is this page is just for demo purpose. This page is just for demo purpose. Okay, like I'm taking. Sir, can I use the word? Is it a comment or not? Yes, the line itself got changed. Okay, like, now have a look once. If I can take like this, yes, here, welcome to the Django sessions. Okay, sample page, something like, where is my comment? That's all. Here, there is the comments are not going to be displayed directly to the end user. Sir, the comments are not going to be processed by browser. Okay, view page source. Now you can see, sir. Are you seeing the comment or not? Yes, this page is just for demo purpose. Clear for you people? Are you seeing the comment, right? Okay, but it is not going to display. So in HTML, how you can write the comment? This is the syntax what you people should aware. Clear, right? Okay. Yeah. Next, what is the purpose of H1? That part we are going to talk. Sir, next, the cinema. What I have to take is very, very important, sir. Now listen a bit carefully about this one. Sir, now the basic structure of HTML, you know, the basic structure of HTML, we know this, not required to keep much explanation, right? Sir, all these things are optional. Okay, head part, title I'm taking. Okay, this is something like I'm trying to take like this one, sir. Even okay, like language is default English language only. Even you are not required to specify like all these things. Even this one also you can remove. It can recognize automatically, right? So now my question is, do you know in HTML there are some heading tags are there? Heading tags. Okay, like very important, sir. Heading tags. Sir, what is heading kind of thing? Okay. Generally, if you are learning anything, sir, it may be HTML, or it may be JavaScript, or it may be Python, Java, anything, sir. The easiest way to learn is better to bring these words into our day-to-day terminology. Heading in our day-to-day life, where we are going to take. Can you please, in the notes, in the offline sessions, better to keep heading. Okay, heading. Okay, just can you please write, keep heading as okay, HTML. Okay, under the keep first heading as okay, first heading as introduction. Something like in our notes, we are always going to take this type of thing, right? Yes, friends. This type of thing we are always going to take, right? In general, do you know? Please keep this heading. Please keep this heading. Okay, like heading means in the web page, this thing is not normal data. Can you please highlight? Can you please highlight with a bigger font, with the bold? Okay, like can you please do that? Okay, like so in our web page, if you want a heading kind of thing, what we have to take care is we have to use a heading tags. Sir, how many heading tags are available? There are 6 heading tags are there. How many tags, right? Six heading tags are there. 6 headings are possible. Okay, H1 is the bigger. Okay, this is H1 heading. This is H1 heading like sir, H1 means a bigger heading. Hey, please keep a bigger heading and then a small heading, subheading, something like okay, like you can use. What is the difference? I will show. Don't worry at all. H2, H3, next and after that H4, H5, and then H6, something like I'm trying to take. Okay, here also H1, H2, H3, okay, H4, H5, H6, like because I want to show the difference between these. Generally, we are always going to use either H2 or H3. Okay, let me take H4, H5, H6. Okay, like sir, now these are the headings what I have. What is the difference between these things? Okay, just observe. Just have a look once. Here, headings. Here, just in the body, I'm trying to take like this. Okay, in the body, just I'm trying to take like this, right? Sir, all 6 headings I took. Okay, like 6 headings I took, sir. Now, observe carefully. Here, how to open that web page? Can you please confirm? How to open that web page by using browser? Okay, let me click this one. Are you seeing, right? This is H1 heading. Okay, this is H2 heading, H3 heading, H4, H5, H6. Like generally, these are 3 headings we are not going to use most of the times. Either first one or second one or third one, happily we can use. Feeling comfortable? H7 is not there. We had only 5. We had only 5 headings. I mean 6 headings. H1 to H6 only. Yeah. So someone is asking a bit anxiety. Sir, I want to take H7. Can you please confirm what will happen? I'm trying to use H7. What will happen? Have you observed, right? Now in the HTML page, something like it is something like there seems to be problem. Are you getting? So like 1 minute. Let me check what will happen. Just refresh this one. Refresh this one. Have you observed? Here there is no effect. It is treated as normal text. Normal text. Have you observed? No effect. No effect. It is treated as normal text. Okay. Yeah. Good. So what is a heading? What is a heading? What is the meaning? How many headings are possible? So in HTML, sir, 6 headings are there. What is the difference between these? But generally, we are always going to use either H1 or H2 or H3 headings only. Yeah. So Anand, in HTML, there is no runtime error like other languages. Why it is so? Because in the scripting languages, most of the times it is going to be, the errors are going to be ignored. Okay. Browser is going to ignore these things. Just it's not programming sake, right? It's not going to be programming like, that's why. So just a display sake only. So my browser is always going to ignore the errors if it is facing anything. Okay. Next. So here up to this, observe a bit very carefully. Okay. What is HTML page? How you can write 2 parts, head and a body. Next and after that, what the head part contain, what the body part contain. Next, how you can write comments in HTML, what about headings. Next, one more thing we are going to take. Okay. Sir, next someone is asking. Yes, here Ram Reddy, that part we are going to talk now. Don't worry, sir. Sir, here, okay. Can we write, okay, can we write bigger than that? Can't we write bigger than that? Someone is asking about. What is the answer we have to tell? Yeah, please confirm. Anyone? Anyone? Good. The people. Yeah, excellent. So now you are talking about your data size should be larger, font should be more like. Then better to go for CSS. Are getting style, boss, bigger font, beautiful color, increase the font, beautiful color. These type of things, if you require, happily CSS is the best choice for that. Clear, right? Okay. Next, there is one more thing. Okay, I have to talk one more tag, next level tag. Sir, paragraph. Okay, paragraph tag. Okay, in the web page, in our notes, heading must be required. So please take this total data in the first paragraph, second paragraph, third paragraph, something like. Okay, first paragraph, second paragraph, third paragraph, something like. I want to take. How you can take paragraph tag? It is very simple, sir. This is okay paragraph. Okay, this is my first paragraph. Okay, paragraph, something like. I'm trying to take. Okay, like. So now have a look once as a paragraph in our web page. If you want to data paragraph by paragraph, then we require to take care. Sir, 1 minute, sir. Here what I'm trying to take, heading I'm taking, heading. This is H1 heading, and then I don't want heading. I want normal paragraph, right? Okay, sir. Here just take. This is just take normal. Okay, like yeah. First paragraph is ready. Okay, like this totally the first paragraph, right? Next, sir, here I'm taking. So P. Okay, this is second paragraph. This is second paragraph. Okay, like I'm trying to take. This is called open tag. This is called end tag. Remember this one. In the middle, we have to add the data. Okay, this is second paragraph. Okay, like just assume that I'm copy paste nothing, because paragraph means some data is there. Now have a look once, sir. How beautiful. Okay, this web page. If I can access this page, how it is going to be there? Okay, like yeah. Please observe a bit carefully. Okay, let me take. Yeah, are you seeing the difference, sir? Heading, first paragraph, second paragraph, like are you seeing the difference, right? What is the purpose of paragraph tag? Okay, text, I want to group text into a single group, single paragraph. It's a normal word, not required to keep much explanation about this. Clear for you people? What is the purpose of paragraph tag? For which purpose we are going to use? Okay, like next, here there are some cases I have to discuss for you people, right? Very important. What that is? Okay, sir, my requirement is, listen carefully, right? Okay, forget about this one. Yeah. Someone is asking about again this question. 1 minute before, just for your idea sake. Okay, yeah, someone is asking about this question. Pratyush Srivastav is asking about this one. What the answer? What the answer? Array, respond. Can we increase or decrease paragraph text font? Yes, by using CSS. Okay, yes, by using CSS. Array, by using CSS, you can do any kind of styling, increasing the font, changing the color, taking the bold, or something like by using CSS. Happily you can do that. Don't worry, sir. Okay, now, sir, here I'm trying to take something like this. Okay, my requirement is this is first line. Sir, listen very carefully. This is the first line. Next, this is second line. Very important, sir. Third line, fourth line. Okay, like sir, total how many lines are there here? How many lines I'm writing here? Okay, fourth line. At the end here, end of the paragraph tag. Okay, well, sir, now here take a bit special care about this. This is my okay code. Now let me take this one. Now heading is also not there. Okay, this is the paragraph what I have. Can you please confirm? If I access this web page, how many lines of data will be there? Please confirm. If I access this web page, how many lines will be there? Please confirm. How many lines are there? Sir, 4 lines or not? Yeah, 4 lines. 4 lines. First line contain this data. Second line contain this data. Third line, fourth line, right? Okay, excellent. Now observe this a bit carefully. A bit very carefully. Just a refresh. Refresh. Okay, this is the output what we had. Okay, in the web page, this is the thing we are going to get. Okay, the reason for that is here take very special care. Total data will come in a single line because we are using how many paragraph tags? Only one. Remember this one, sir. Total data will come in a single line because we are using only one paragraph tag. Only one paragraph tag. Getting the point? Very important for you people, right? Okay, like so now my question is, okay, the same thing only I'm trying to take. Okay, case 2. Assume that, sir. Assume that. Yes, see this. Sir, here paragraph tag. This is first line. This is first line I'm trying to take. Second line, third line, fourth line. Second line, third line. Okay, fourth line, something like I'm trying to take. Yeah. Can you please confirm in how many lines the data will come? In how many lines the data will come? Yeah, clear indication that 4 lines. Clear indication that 4 lines. Because we are using 4 paragraph tags. Boss, 4 paragraphs are there. Every paragraph is always going to start in the new line. Remember carefully, right? Sir, here just observe that. Observe carefully. Okay. Every line should come. Every paragraph should start in the next line. That's why. How many lines are there? 4 lines. Wow, perfect. Our expected answer only. Correct, right? 4 lines. 4 lines will be there. Output will be in the 4 lines. Now case 3, sir. Very interesting. Very interesting. Listen carefully. Very interesting. Now my first this one is okay. So here this is the very important, sir. Yes. Now I'm taking. Sir, the total thing in a single line I'm taking. Yeah. Please observe carefully. The total thing in a single line I'm taking. Sir, single line. Have you observed, right? This total is the 7th line only. Only single line. Single line I'm taking. Now, can you please tell output will come in 4 lines or 1 line? Output will come in 4 lines or 1 line. Okay. Still, the output will come in 4 lines only. Okay. Because we are using 4 paragraph tags. Okay. 4 paragraph tags. That's why 4 lines only we are going to get. Okay. Just the output will become 4 lines. Okay. Well, please take very special care. Okay. Here, one more thing. I took here. Next and after that, I took here. Next, I took here. Yeah, excellent. Can you please tell how the data will be displayed? Is it in the 4 lines or not? Is it in the 4 lines? 4 lines, perfect. Now, here this tag is started here, but this tag is started next. Yes, this one is started somewhere next. Different indentation. Can I get, sir, the output is also in the same style? Yeah, please confirm. The output is also in the same style. Sir, here the output in the same style or in this style only we are going to get. Okay, let me save this one. And then like, yeah. So very important, sir. In HTML, indentation is not important. Remember this. So in Python, Sir, there is a big problem with the indentation. But in HTML, indentation is not important. Blocking is takes care by tags only. Okay, this total thing is by default considered as one tag. Okay, here how much space you are giving, how much space you are giving, these things are not going to be there. Okay, here in HTML, okay, we can use the word in HTML. Indentation is not important, but tags are important. Remember a bit carefully, everything we require to think in terms of with respect to the tag. Blocking is also takes care by HTML tags only. Okay, HTML tags only, that's all. So it's a bigger doubt. Most of the people are always asking, sir, in HTML is the indentation. In HTML is the indentation. Is it applicable or not? No such type of thing. So indentation by default is going to take care by tags only. Blocking means group. Rahul, my intention of blocking means groups. Alright, this is one group, one paragraph. Another paragraph. How you can decide this total is one paragraph? Okay, just by using one paragraph tag. Rahul, getting the point? Okay, that's all. So these are some important things what you people should aware. Just the basics, very big, very small. What we heard is the basics. Just entering into UI world. Remember this. Yeah, sorry. Blocking means, what is the meaning of block means? Here I want to decide. Here just observe this one. Okay, this total is one line only. Okay, here see this one. Suppose here this is the first line, first line. Okay, here like I'm taking. Can I use the word this total is one block or not? How you can decide this total is one block? Have you observed this total is one block? How you can decide, sir? Yes, by using here this total is one tag, one paragraph tag. Have you observed? Paragraph tag started, paragraph tag ends. Okay, like now this total is one paragraph tag. Okay, like that's what my intention of blocking. Yeah, indentation means giving the space. Here, have you observed? This is the number of spaces. Is called indentation. All the tags are started from the same point or different points. Okay, Chandrika, I hope you are not from Python, it seems. Clear, right? Are you feeling comfortable? Okay, yeah. No, Viraj, you should not, we can't. Compulsory we require to use this backslash only. Okay, forward slash. Okay, we should not miss. Okay, that's all. So this is just the basic idea. Okay, you people should be aware. Slowly just we will enter into next level. Yes, how you can define bold, how you can define lists, next up form, span tag, next and after that like all the things, tables creation, forms creation, like all the things we are going to take care. Don't worry, sir. Okay, if we want indentation in HTML page, then no such type of terminology. Rahul, indentation, you are talking about, okay, sir, I want spaces somewhere. Okay, I want some spaces at the beginning in my output, something like to include space related tag is there. Okay, here see this one. Here I'm taking this, I'm taking these many spaces, I'm taking these many spaces, these many spaces. Is it going to add these spaces or not? Please confirm. In the output the spaces are there or not? Please respond. In the output the spaces is there or not? Yeah, please respond. No. No. Here have you observed? Here have you observed? Okay, no. Because if you want to add spaces, space related tag is there. Ampersand NBSP, something like that. Yes. Space related tags we have to take care. Next, the person who is asking about indentation. Indentation means different spaces. If you want spaces, space related tags we have to take care. Clear? Who asked that question? Yeah. Okay, how you can do? Slowly we are going to talk in the next level. That's all. Okay, the new members especially, the people who don't know anything about HTML, UI, Django, I will take care. But compulsory basic idea about Python must be required. Okay, compulsory basic idea for Python must be required. For that, okay, just we will have some alternative plan. The people who don't know. Okay, just yeah, don't worry, sir. Okay, that's all. Just these are the things better. So when we will meet again, sir. So shall we have tomorrow session or day after tomorrow session? Yes, friends. Yeah. So tomorrow Sunday, first. Okay, because it's Monday Holi is there. Is it okay? Monday evening Holi is there. Is it okay, right? Monday. Yeah, evening session only, right? What is the problem with that? Okay, Monday we will, so I will take evening session. Okay, like yeah. Can you please download Django running nodes link? Okay, please copy this link, and even in the running notes also I'm keeping. Okay, can you please copy this link and then download these running notes? Yes, friends. Anyone, can you please download? If you are unable to download, I will. Yeah, please download with this link. Yeah, you can easily learn React, Angular, Node, these type of things with these JavaScript classes, which are going to be covered in our UI. Yes, Babita. Yes, Pratyush, compulsory to learn. Okay, to learn Django, these UI technologies are mandatory. Okay, yes. Can you please check? Have you downloaded, right? Okay, this link is the same. Compulsory every day you can download running nodes. Okay, the people who want to, sir, who are having any doubts. Okay, yeah, Pooja. Just we will share. Don't worry. Okay, so you can communicate with our people. Monday evening we will meet for the continuation session. Okay, next session will be on Monday. Okay, the people who registered already for this course, just by tomorrow we will provide access for the videos also from our portal. Okay, right, sir. Good night, happy weekend. Which time on Monday? 9:15 evening India time, IST India time, 9:15 Monday we will meet. Okay, advanced happy Holi. So we will celebrate Holy Day with the Django session. Don't worry. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. That day we will celebrate. Thanks for everyone. Don't worry, sir. Okay. Good night. We covered the basics of HTML at very top level. Can you please tell, if I consider the structure of web page, okay, the structure of HTML, if you consider that, Sir, HTML contain two main important parts. What is that? Anyone, can you please guide? HTML here, if I consider HTML it contain two important tags. Two important parts are available. But the first ones are head part, and then the second part is by default considered as body part. Okay, the first one is the head part, and second part itself is considered a body part, right? Sir, in the head, which things we have to take? Okay, title, description. Next, and after that, keywords. Next, CSS and JavaScript files information. JavaScript files information like metadata we record yard inside head part. Sir, in the body, what we have to take? Original data which should be displayed to the end user. Okay, which should be displayed to end user. Okay, like we have to take care. So these are the two parts are there for any HTML page. Okay, like sir, now HTML, is it mandatory or not? Everyone, can you please confirm? Is it HTML is the mandatory for any web application or not? Yes, it is the mandatory, sir. Without HTML, there is no question of web application, right? It's a mandatory. But CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, these kind of things are optional. But without HTML, we can't do anything, right? Okay, well. Next, even we covered, even we discussed about in the HTML how you can talk about comments. How you can talk about comment? What is the syntax for comment? HTML comment. Anyone, can you please tell? Yes, this is HTML comment. This is HTML comment. Yes, I told comment. Next, and after that, even I covered about heading tags. Heading tags. How many heading tags are there? Please confirm. H1, H2, H3, like sir, H1 ... 2, how many things are available, sir? H6. Total H6. 6 headings are available. Okay, like next, even we covered about paragraph tag also in the last session. Paragraph tag. Okay, this is P is itself is the paragraph, sir. Okay, paragraph tag we took this one, so this total is one paragraph, something like. Okay, like now I have one small doubt, sir. In HTML, indentation, is it important or not? Can you please confirm? Indentation, is it important or not? No, it is not important. Okay, so black group of things is going to be taken care by tags only. Sir, if I can take like this, now the data is going to be displayed in how many lines? Anyone, can you please confirm? If I can consider this one, the data will be displayed in how many lines? If I consider how many lines? Only one line. Even though you took this data in multiple lines here, but this total is only one line. How it is going to be decided only one line, sir? Yes, sir, this total is one paragraph tag. Are you getting? This total is one paragraph tag. Okay, like you people should aware. Okay, well, sir, next tag what I require to take care. Sir, up to this we covered, right? Please confirm. Everyone in the position to understand up to this, any doubt? Even the new members also, the people who missed last 2 sessions. Anyone there? Anyone there? The people who missed the last 2 sessions, only 2 sessions we had. Yes, if anyone missed the last 2 sessions, okay, here this is the link. Okay, links for the last 2 sessions. Better to refer these links, right? Okay, in the YouTube already there. Okay, like yeah. So next, the UI, whatever required for Django is going to be covered. It is not a full UI technologies course. Remember, Rahul. Okay, whatever required for Django, just the UI, we are going to spend almost around 20 sessions we will spend. It is not full-fledged UI course. Okay, please make sure you people should be aware. Okay, next, yeah. Sir, what is the next thing we record to talk? Gaurav will intimate, don't worry. Sir, what is the next one I have to talk? Sir, bold and italic tags. Bold and italic tags. Do you know, sir, how you can specify bold tag? Anyone, can you please tell which tag we require to use? Bold tag. How you can use bold tag? Okay, B, okay, like we require to use. Suppose here best example here. Yes, this is just I'm trying to take. Okay, here just I have one paragraph. Okay, this is first line. Okay, something like I'm trying to take, sir. Assume that. Okay, now I want to specify bold for this. Okay, here just observe carefully how I can view this one is. You know already, just let me click this one. Yes, this is the first line. This is the first line like we are going to use. Sir, I want to use a bold for this first line. I want to take inside bold. What you can take is in the old versions. Okay, we require to use this type of style. B tag we require to use. Correct time? B tag we require to use. Okay, like now observe that. What is the difference between these two things? Are you seeing the bold line here? Yes, please confirm. Is it visible, right? Is it? I hope it's a visible, right? Yes, it's a bold line. Okay, like a first line I kept in the bold. But make sure this B type of thing is applicable. Okay, in the regular traditional HTML, right? But in the HTML5, which is the advanced, sir, there for the bold, we have to use, it is a normal HTML. Okay, it is, which is the legacy, legacy means not recommended to use, maybe created some problem, maybe performance wise or otherwise, maybe some issues are there, not recommended to use. That's why, so in HTML5 is the advanced version of HTML, which has more capabilities. Remember this one, sir. HTML5 here, do you know we require to use a strong tag. Observe that, strong instead of bold, instead of B. Are you getting right? So if you want bold, if you want to display anywhere bold, better to use a strong tag. Okay, like now here observe that this total thing I want to take inside strong. What I will take here is strong. Can you please, sir, here, can you please close this tag? Okay, now observe. This is the data which is there in between this. This is the data which is there in between this. Okay, now have a look once. Yes, have you observed, right? The first line total data is it came in the strong or not? I mean, is it came in the bold or not? Yes. Clear for you people? So in the web page, if you want to display anything in the bold, you require to use which tag, sir? This tag we require to use, strong we require to use, and the B old style is deprecated. It is the legacy. Legacy means old one, not recommended to use. Okay. Similarly, sir, HTML I'm trying to take. I want to take italic type, italic style, you know, right? Okay, sir, italic style, I hope you people may aware. Okay, like, sir, italic, what we require to take is I tag. Have you remembered at our childhood somewhere we may heard about this one, sir? I tag. I tag means italic like, sir. Now here just observe that I want to take this one in the italic like, sir, I tag, and can you please close this I tag? Okay, I tag, can you please close this I tag? Okay, like now this one came in the italic like. Okay, observe very carefully about this one, italic, right? But now, sir, this italic I tag is legacy. Legacy means not recommended to use. Legacy not recommended to use. Okay, like, sir, now for the same in HTML5, sir, emphasis tag we are going to use. What is the tag? Emphasis. Okay, emphasis tag we require to use. What is that tag name? This is the thing we have to use, right? Okay, now for the first one, let me take okay, for the first one, let me take em means emphasis tag. Okay, now observe carefully. Yes, this one also converted into italic. Clear for you people? What is the bold tag? What is the italic tag? Sir, in the old versions, I mean normal, sir, I and then B we require to use, but in the newer versions, we have to talk about strong and EM. Okay, next, some people are asking what is the difference between HTML and HTML5. Shivam, HTML is the basic HTML, at very basic. But for HTML, some advanced features are going to be added, which is nothing but HTML5. Especially something like audio files, video files handling. This normal HTML can't do that. If you want such type of support, better to go for HTML5. Okay, yeah. Rahul, are you getting right? Yeah. Sonam, we will discuss. Next, there is one more thing you people should require to aware. Sir, here at very beginning, just I'm using normal edit plus or something like. So once we are starting at application level, highly recommended. We require to go for. We have to go for sir IDE's concept. Of course, either Atom I can use or VS Code I can use. Okay, like some Atom, some IDE. But at very beginning, not recommended to use IDE. Don't worry about that. Okay, just maybe within 2 or 3 sessions, sir, definitely I will start using IDE concept. Okay, as of now, ignore. Clear, right? How you can use bold, how you can use italic tag. Yeah. Next thing, what I require to talk is, sir, it is a very common requirement. Lists. How you can display array list of items in the HTML web page. Sir, sometimes you people may heard about okay, the available courses, okay, like sir Python, next and after that here Django, next data science. Sometimes you may heard about this type of thing. Okay, like it is. Can I use the word? It's the list, right? Yes, friends. Can I use the word? It is the list of items or not? Yes, it is the list. It is the list of items. Sometimes you may take even in this style also. Even sometimes here you may take something like okay, something like here some what is the difference between these 3 things, right? Okay, this one is by default considered yes, this one is by default considered yeah, ordered list. Okay, ordered numbering is there 1 2 3 and so on. Just here bullet symbols are there. This type of thing is by default considered as unordered list. Okay, like so how many types of lists are there, sir? 2 types of lists. Okay, how many types of lists are there? 2 types. What is the first one, sir? Ordered list. Okay, I can use the word OL means ordered list. Second one, sir, unordered list, which is nothing but UL. Okay, like sir, total 2 things are there. So how you can define ordered list, unordered list? Okay, very simple, sir. Very simple. Ordered list, if you want to use OL, remember this one, sir. OL, boss, it is the list of items. Ordered list. Okay, like I'm trying to take. Sir, in this ordered list, what are list items? Okay, list items, Python, Django, data science, something like. Sir, now here list item is Python. List item is Python. Okay, like now I can take, sir, any number you can take, no problem at all. Python, Django, data science. Okay, data science. Next and after that here DRF, something like I took, sir. Sir, can I use the word it is ordered list or not? Please confirm. Here observe that very carefully. It is the ordered list beginning. Now list of items. This is the list item, second list item, third list item, fourth list item, like we had. Okay, now in the body, what I'm trying to take here is okay, H1, the available courses are courses H1 I'm trying to take. Yeah, here let me take ordered list. Okay, here Indentation is the important or not important? Anyone, can you please confirm? Indentation, is it important or not important? Not important. Okay, like, yeah. For web development, data science is not required. Someone is asking about this. Okay, now observe a beautiful, the available courses, Python, Django, data science, and then DRF. Am I getting right? Okay, 1 2 3 4 numbers also by default generated. Okay, like, suppose I want to take, I don't want ordered list, I'm taking unordered list. Here, see this one, UL. I'm taking unordered list, UL. Okay, like, sir, here just I'm trying to take, yes, now bullets by default is going to come. Are you getting? This is what ordered. Second style is called unordered list. Clear? Any doubt? Any explanation is required about this ordered list and unordered list? A list of items. Like, we can. Okay. So there may be some options are available. Okay, to remove that bullet symbol or something like. Okay. Don't worry. If you want, I instead of bullet, some other symbol. If you want to use, there is some way. Okay, like, yeah. Clear? Okay. Now there is one small thing. There definitely there should be some way. Is there, Shivam? Bullets you can replace with a star symbol or some other symbol. There is a possibility is there, because it's a very common requirement in in while displaying the list of items. So now my question is, can I use a list inside a list? Yeah, nested list. Is it possible or not? Nested list. Is it possible or not? Yes. Why not? Why not? We can do that. We can use we can use a list inside a list. Okay. It is possible to use, right? Okay. What is the way, sir? Can you please give an example for that? Very simple, sir. Very simple. Just I'm trying to take. Okay. I'm trying to take. Now observe carefully, right? Okay. Here the menu items. Okay, like I'm taking, sir. Here just let me take ordered list. I'm trying to take ordered list. In that, the first one, okay, list item, food. Okay, list item, food. Okay, like I'm trying to take. Sir, next here food I'm trying to take. Next drinks. Okay, like I'm taking, sir, food and drinks. Okay, like, so some okay, like, cigar. Okay, cigars, something like, assume that, right? Okay, like I'm taking. Now how it is going to be displayed? Have you observed, right? Food, drinks, cigars. Okay, like I took this one, sir. Okay, well, now for the food of items, under food of items, what I want to take here is very simple, sir. Okay, for food of items, okay, like here I'm trying to take, okay, chicken. Here just observe that. So already li is there. Under this li, unordered list I want to take, sir. Yes, I'm trying to take unordered list. In this unordered list, okay, list item, okay, chicken biryani. Yeah, chicken biryani. Okay, like I'm taking, this is the list. First one. Second one, okay, mutton biryani. Okay, fish biryani, something like I took, sir. Okay. Here just observe that how it is going to be displayed. Yes, observe how beautiful it is. Have you observed, right? Food, chicken biryani, mutton biryani, fish biryani, something like. Okay. Next, drinks is available. Okay. So idli, Rahul, idli is not recommended, man. Okay, full Josh. Okay, idli, dosa, these kind of things. So we should not that much innocence. Okay, like, now drinks. What I want to take is, let me take, sir, under drinks. Okay, can you please tell your favorite items? KF. Okay, KF. Next and after that. Okay, KF you can take. Next, knockout, royal challenge, royal challenge, something like. Next and after that, Hayward's 5,000, some any number, anything you can take, sir. Okay, like now observe that. Okay, now drinks, KF, KO, RC, something like. Are you feeling comfortable? Yeah. Budweiser, like if your brand is not covered, happily you can include. Don't worry at all. Okay, while practicing. Huh? Okay, like so. This is what is the how you can take a list inside a list. Sir, we are at very top level. We are talking about HTML components, very top level, very top level. Don't worry. So clear, right? So are you in the position to understand what is the list? What is the list? List like we had. Okay, ordered list, unordered list, list inside a list, which is nothing but nested list, like we had. Sir, now the next cinema, what we have to talk is, sir, I require to work with images. Have you remembered? Images like. Sir, here, I want to insert the image inside HTML. Okay, setting image inside HTML. Image tag I require to use. Sir, what is the tag we have to use? Okay, anyone can you please tell, sir? Yes, what is the tag we require to use? IMG, image tag we require to use. Image tag we have to use, right? Sir, here up to this we had multiple tags: header tag, body tag, H1 tag, OL tag, LI tag. Okay, like we took multiple tags are available, right? Now for these tags, if you want, you can provide some attributes also. Okay, some x is equal to 10, y is equal to some 20. Okay, something like. Don't worry much about what is this x and y. Don't worry, sir. Here these things are called attributes. Remember this one, sir. Attributes. Sir, these attributes will provide extra information to the HTML tags. Remember this one. So these attributes, based on these attributes, this tag is going to behave. Okay, attributes, we can pass attributes to the tags. We can pass attributes to the tags, sir, which will provide some extra information,